into the distance. Now, that's the post. So I'll put some shadow just to make them stand up quite nice and clear for you, and I'll put a bit of pressure on it now, and we will put a little bit of shadow on that side of the posts and enhance them. And we'll go back, and as they go back, they'll just merge, so we won't be able to see them clearly. The same with the shadow on the ground, and the ground's never quite flat, so it'll be a little bit ungulated and moving around up and down over little nicks that are in the ground and little rises, etc. So we'll come through those. Now, we'll also put the tree shadows in. Now, the light factor here will go through, and we can start to bring them even further because they're much higher, and they'll go across the road like this. And this will help the disappearing line again. Through we go with all these trees, and that will get rid of some of those post shadows, but as long as some of them show in the foreground, it's not important in the background. And of course they're going to get closer together until they finally form a even shadow, and that's because of the disappearing line to the horizon. Now, just a bit of enhancement here to show that it is a road with a few ruts in it, etc. And we'll bring that across, but we are still following that line. Now, the same goes with the trees. We can do a bit of rough shading on them. I won't go into, this is a demonstration, this particular one. We'll do a more serious study later in the exercise. And we'll just put those in, and there'll be a light factor coming through in between the trees that are closest to you. But as they go back, you won't be able to see them as clearly. Here again, the same as that shadow. It'll just merge. But what we've created is 3 running lines, one of trees and one of posts and the road disappearing. Just put a few lines in it to liven it up a bit, and we'll string a bit of wire on the fence, etc., and just bring it up out of focus here. And this principle here, if you follow that, you'll always have your perspective right. Now, there are a lot of other principles, but the main one is to make sure that you always remember what perspective is all about, and it's the disappearing line to the horizon and everything in relation to that disappearing line.
The disappearing line. Yes, indeed. Look at him go. Drawing with a stick
The next
or whatever.
exercise we are going to do will be on composition.
Yeah, you
Now,
can use some of these tips.
Is just about paramount. If the painting is going, or drawing is going to work, the composition has to work. Now,
Gotta
there's
have
lots
some
of little
composition.
rules with compositions as well as perspective that we've just done. So this next demonstration, I will use charcoal this time, and I will show you some
What
of
was
the
it using last
principles
time?
of composition. Balance. Now,
I thought it was already doing charcoal. Hello, friends. Good to see yous again on a lovely Friday evening. Yes, indeed. It's your old pal Sock Up. How's it going? Yes, indeed.
23 months. Sako glow
23
sock
months.
sock covering Sako VH's Sako sock spear Sako dolphin.
Wow. 23 months. Iceman and Wa'a. Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for the yous. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hope you've had a good last end of the week there. Happy Friday to those who celebrate. Some people work in restaurants and stuff like that.
Only 8 for me. Failed
Only
fish.
8. Oh my goodness gracious, that's okay. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. 8 months is a very long time. Thank you so much, Mr. Dangus. I appreciate that. Hooray! Hooray! You like this chocolate bar background? Egger's Pie, thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you, everybody. Take a look at what I drew. Uh-oh, Danny Manny. Let's see what he drew. Let's see what Danny Manny drew. Shalom, everybody. Yes, indeed he is. I don't have a shalom sound effect, but I can do a... Oh, yeah! That's about as close. That pretty much, you know. It's got the same sort of, intent to it. There you go. That's awesome. There's some sort of thing going on. A dingo is a speeder. That's right. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Whatever that is. There's the sun coming out of a puddle of water. We'll come back to that one. I'll let the artist work. Let the artist work. Let's see who we have here. Fish taco shaped like a fish. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. Bats, dewdrops, hellos, Doc Rob, Danny Manny, Doc Rob. Let me see. I'm going back on the list here. Egger's Pie, hello to yous. Shira, 2014, moderator in the house, along with a fish taco shaped like a fish. Let's see. Danny Egger's Pie, Mr. Dangus, yes indeedios. KP, good to see you, my friend. See me get star, hellos to you. Casket is Sunnyside, and Varix with the very first one. I wish I was first, but someone else beat me to it. Well, it happens. Oh well. I did check out that Tiger Cub song you said. I actually listened to it yesterday when I was grilling up some food, and I was like, oh man, I need to listen to this tune that Fish Taco Shaped Like a Fish sent me, and it was awesome. That's a rockin' tune. It's called Play My Favorite Song by Tiger Cubs. It's pretty good. Very rockin' song. Like it's very Queens of the Stone Age, which I love. Love that a lot. Very good. Hope you guys have been having a fantastical day. A lot of wind, a lot of strange weather we've been having. Street Fighter. Oh man, I know all about Street Fighter. I can most definitely review the movie Street Fighter for you. I don't think I've ever seen the movie, but I can most definitely review it for you. Because check this out. Look what I can do. Speaking of Street Fighter, Hadoukens! There it is. Most people don't know that I can do a Hadouken, but I can. I can Hadouken anytime I want to. There it is. Oh, see, Megan's done with the art. Let me see what we got here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a tropical paradise. I love that. Uh-oh. Tropical paradise. Look at it. My goodness gracious. But can you do it the other direction? Oh, can I do it the other direction? No, I cannot. I can't do it in the other direction. Because that's where all the see over this way. That's where all the sensitive equipment and things are. A lot of high tech gadgetry over this way. I don't want a Hadouken over there. This is the only safe spot in which to unleash a mighty Hadouken. Because it's not something to be played around with. It's severe.
Look
magic.
out, Space Moose. Get out of my way. I cannot control my car. Oh my goodness. What a nightmare I had. Get back here, you speeding possum. I thought that video was very funny. Lol 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 lol.
Lol 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 lol. Thank you so much, Danny Manny, for those 5 bits. And for recording the Heat Wave movie. I love that. My short film. I enjoyed that. Of course. I appreciate
Damn
that.
pollen ruining my time on the deck. Hadouken this pollen.
I will Hadouken the pollen away from you. That is not a problem. KP, all right, stand back. Stand back. I don't want nobody. Don't want nobody getting hurt. Here we go. And this is for you, pollen. Get out of here with your garbage. Hadoukens. There's a lot of pollen. Uh-oh, it's that guy.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
Oh no, I can't turn it off. I can't turn off the Hadouken. I'm gonna Hadouken until I can't do it. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious, that was a close one. I thought I was gonna just Hadouken until I just fell over or something like that. You gotta be careful. So we got sock spear, fish taco shaped like a fish. I'm very excited for today's sock spear. Very excited for this one. I think it's I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see what's we got that tropical. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at that. There's some sort of cat materializing under the thing. I don't like that 100 mile per hour speed limit thing up there, especially with the smiley faces. I think that's somebody taking a dig at me stopping the speeders. Do the double bubble redemption? Yeah, it only appears when I'm in the hot tub. Well, watch out for that. Dad joke. Casket Sunnyside wants to hear a dad joke. We could do that. We could do that. I got to review the movie Street Fighter for Bats and Dewdrops. Now, Street Fighter is the video game first and foremost, with the Hadoukens and the whatnot, and it's got them characters, and it's got that one fella. He's like he's real good at meditating, and he could like stretch out his arms and legs and stuff like that. Oh, what did you get the show, KP? Thank you so much for reminding me. Sock Op's a little bit tired today. Sock Op's a little bit tired, but here we go.
N N N N N N N E E E E E E E E E E R R R R R R R R R D D D D D D D D D D D D D D D.
Thank you so much. Just another blowhard. Very kind of you. Look at that. Oh, we got an escalator. We got us an escalator. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's spectacular. I love that. Let's move the escalator. Let's put it somewhere useful. There we go. Now we got an escalator right up onto the desk there. So if anybody needs to walk up there, maybe the goldfish could use it. I don't know. But look at that. Glorious escalator. And like our good pal Mitch Hedberg said, escalator is awesome because it can never break down. It can only become stairs. This sign that says, escalator temporarily out of service. Sorry for the convenience. There it is. That's what it would be. That's what it would be. Thank you so much, Kevin Susie, for those delicious hearts. Yes, indeed. Oh, there's a dinosaur. He don't need no escalator. He's going the other way. Going the other way. There we go. Oh, yeah, Hedberg was great. And then, let me see. Oh, you was doing out that joke? Yep, there it is. It's spectacular. I can't see an escalator without thinking about it. It could just become stairs. That's all it is. That's all it is. Did you have any we didn't have any tornadoes as far as I know. Not near my house. Not that I know of. I haven't really been watching the news and stuff, so I don't really know. The weather's been crazy, but not as crazy as the film Street Fighter. That's right. There's a whole lot of street fighting going on with the guy. I forget his name, but he's like a military fella with the flat top haircut. I think he's like one of the main characters and stuff like that. I was hoping it would be about them karate fellas. Gadzooks and Land Biscuit, good to see us. Yeah, Guile, yeah. Thank you, Anarchy and Bedrock. I have never seen the movie. Or maybe I have. I think I have. Well, oh, was it Dolph Lundgren? Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, he was like a buff dude. And he had to be doing a Street Fighter movie. You need a buff dude to be in the thing there. And then if you got to pay back then, Dolph Lundgren is like, the buffest of all the dudes. This is before like the Vin Diesels and stuff. Oh, it was Jean-Claude Van Damme? Oh, okay. Well, either way. Those people cost money back in those days. So they're like, dadgummit, we're going to use them. We're going to use them. And they're like, hey, what about these nobody actors that we got to play them other guys? Forget them. Throw them in the background. Have them throw a punch every once in a while. We're focusing on the stars here. We're working on a movie classic. A movie classic. This is going to be even better than the Super Mario Brothers movie. Which it's not. But it is pretty good. If you like, street fighting and stuff like that. It's basically just like a regular old, like Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that you would rent on VHS and be like, I don't really know what it's about. But it seems pretty cool. Raul Julia is M. Bison. Oh, my goodness gracious. I didn't know that. That's cool. Old what's his name? Adams. I bet it's better than Double Dragon movie. Oh, I never saw the Double Dragon movie. I know that.
Everywhere I hear the sound of marching, charging feet. Boy, 'cause summer's here and the time is right for fighting in the street. Boy, well, what can a poor boy do except to sing for a rock and roll band? 'Cause in sleepy London town there's just no place for a street fighting man, no.
Just no place for a street fighting man. No way. Just another blowhard. Thank you so much for those 100 bits, my friend. Very kind of you. Is that the Street Fighter anthem? Or is that just a movie about or a song about a street fighting man?
It's the collection agency, Bison. Your ASS is 6 months overdue, and it's mine.
Oh, thank you so much, Iceman. Yeah, it sounds like the Double Dragon movie probably sounds pretty terrible. And I don't think the Street Fighter movie was very good either. I don't know. I kind of want to watch it now. but I have a feeling. Oh, Street Fighting Man by the Rolling Stones. Oh, okay, the Rolling Stones. Man, Mick Jagger was not no street fighting man. Get out of here with that garbage. No way. He's never. I can't imagine him in a fight. I don't know. Now somebody's going to tell me, actually, he's like a 10th level black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or whatever. Because that's just the way that it goes. I say something snarky like that about somebody, and then it turns out that I'm absolutely wrong. That happens a lot. Mortal Kombat was okay. I did enjoy the Mortal Kombat movie. That was a good movie. That was pretty good. They made a few Mortal Kombat movies. They were pretty good.
Shabbat Shalom, Vot. Time to bring out the bread and grape juice.
Hey, I ate bread today. Thank you so much, Danny Manny 98, for cheering 20 bits, my friend. Shalom. Shalom to you. Yes, indeed. Oh, Shabbat Shalom. Chat. Oh, okay. I thought that was another one of them words that we talked about last time. I couldn't exactly remember. Ooh, pardon me. I wasn't exactly sure. But now chat. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I don't remember Vot. Or maybe. Street Fighter was such a cheesy 90s movie. Now I want to watch it. So it's probably on Tubi, I would guess. That seems like the perfect movie for Tubi. Lots of good stuff on Tubi. All kind of like wacky things that you never think. And the commercials are not that bad on Tubi. Sometimes you go to those like those free streaming things, and they're like, okay, well, here before the movie, let's just show you about an hour and a half of commercials. Unfortunately, it's the same 3 commercials over and over again. But Tubi doesn't do that. Tubi's like, here, just watch a few, and then we'll just throw like a couple of them in there. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's better than watching it on TV. Some of those things that are worse than watching it on TV. You know what I mean? You try to watch it on like TBS or something. They're always playing Star Wars on TBS, and it's always like Luke, I am your, and we'll be right back after these commercials. And then you watch 5 minutes of commercials, and it comes back, and he's like, I am your father. No! Oh my goodness gracious! Thank you so much, Anonymous, for farting at me. I appreciate that. There we go. I'm stuck watching Bluey right now to keep the Rugrat. Oh man, I like Bluey too. I like Bluey. Bluey's a lot better than a lot of the other options available for children's television. I could just watch Bluey, even if I didn't have Baby Sock. Sometimes this happened before where Baby Sock wants to watch Bluey, so we watch Bluey, and then next thing I know, she's not even watching anymore. She's like gone somewhere else, playing with another toy, and I'm just sitting there watching Bluey. And I'm like, man, this show's great.
How kinky.
That's exactly right, Anonymous. Thank you so much, my friend. How a kinky.
Or
Yes,
PBS.
indeed. Yeah, or PBS. 125 bits. Thank you so much, my friend. Very kind of it. Yeah, PBS. They do a lot of the commercials and stuff too. They do a lot of the commercials. The Street Fighter animated movies are on Tubi. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you so much for doing the research there, Iceman and what. We'll have to. Yeah, 6 minutes straight of prescription drug commercials. That's true. Was that Paul? Yeah, that's weird, Paul. That's weird, Paul. You know the sound thing when you set up, like if you stream and you do one of them sound gimmicks, you know, you can just, it's like an extension is what they call it. You add it in. Well, anyway, any sound that anybody uploads is available. So you could just go, I could just take all of his sounds if you want to and just you use them. Use it. Most of them are like, I guess it's aimed more at the younger kids because a lot of them are like memes that I don't understand. There's a lot of like, you know, just like people yelling or something like that. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cocomelon's not too bad. We'll watch some Cocomelon. It's got some little catchy tunes and stuff in there. Oh, it's harmonica time. Thank you so much, bass guy. Yes, indeed, Yes, indeed. I miss the days when the kids watched PBS. Yeah. We still got the Sesame Street pretty popular. Still pretty popular around. Watched a lot of the Sesame Street. The Elmo breakout star with that man. I don't think they would still be around if Elmo wouldn't if they never had come up with Elmo. We probably still wouldn't have it. Because I love Cookie Monster. Like, the adults love Cookie Monster and stuff like that, but I don't really think that the kids care a whole lot. I don't know, at least mine
P4
doesn't.
kinky weird P4 kinky.
Thank you so much. Just another blowhard. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, the upward facing sock. Yes, indeed. Here I am. There we go. Get a good stretch in. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, y'all. Thank you so much, Yogi Jules, for reminding me to do my stretches. Oh, I got your message. So the stickers that our good pal Ari Bobari got for you will be headed out in the mail here shortly. Whoa, my goodness, watch that. Don't like an airplane coming at you when you're trying to do yoga. That'll mess up your zen. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, it will. Oh, yeah, the Electric Company. Yeah, Zaboomafoo. I love those kind of shows, too. Love all those kind of shows. The old Zaboomafoos. All that kind of garbage. That's good stuff. That was the show with the lemur, wasn't it? Or the wild... I don't know. There was a lemur at one point. And sometimes it was a real lemur, but then when they needed it to talk, they would do it like a cartoon lemur, which was pretty cool, too. I didn't mind either one. I like that. Yeah, you can't do that on television. That's good. I think that may be why I like Canadians so much. A lot of old Canadian shows they used to show on the old Nickelodeons and things. Back in the early days of the old Nickelodeons. All right, so let's do. I got a gimmick backlog here. Gimmick backlog. Let's see. I don't see Calicott, so he didn't buy them all at once. But we do have a bunch on the docket, so to speak. Oh yeah, and that's my review of Street Fighter. I give it 3 out of 7 Hadoukens, and do that, I'm gonna do 3 Hadoukens. Ready? Hadoukens. 1, 2, 3 Hadoukens. There it is. There it is. We'll have to. I need to find it. Somebody let me know where it's streaming on. The animated ones are on Tubi. Iceman or has let us know.
On March 3, 1875, indoor ice hockey makes its public debut in Montreal, Quebec. Sealed.
I give it 3 out of 7 Hadoukens, and do that, I'm gonna do 3 Hadoukens. Ready? Hadoukens. 1, 2, 3 Hadoukens. There it is. There it is. We'll have to. I need to find it. Somebody let me know where it's streaming on. The animated ones are on Tubi. Iceman or has let us know.
On March 3, 1875, indoor ice.
Thank you, Iceman for those 25 bits and that little nugget of information. I had no idea. And LeBlorsa Times just doubled the score of Street Fighter the movie. It is now on par with Citizen Kane. Thank you so much, my friend. Just doubled the score. I need some Gimmick fiber to break up the backlog. Yeah, you gotta watch out for. I need to have some more fiber in my diet. What's a good source of fiber? Paper? I feel like there's some fibers in there.
So I've decided what I'm gonna do now, so I'm packing my bags for the misty mountains where the spirits go, now over the hills where the spirits fly. Oh, I really don't know.
Hey, thank you so much, Jonathan Michael, for the raid, my friend. Yes, indeed. Woo! Do you go into limbo when the actual rewind is ready? Yeah, I do. I just sort of sit here and watch it. I just go, oh, okay. I'm like, well, let me see what just happened 30 seconds ago. And usually I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Good times. Yeah, good times. I remember back in those days, back when I said those words in that specific order. Having a grand old time. Thank you so much for rating, Jonathan Michael. Yes, indeed. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I love a good rate. If nothing else, it lets me hear that MIDI version of the Cops theme song that I love so much. I like that version even better than the real one. The real one's got too much talking. Is that a baking chocolate? Oh, I'm not sure if it's baking chocolate or not. Maybe some of that Baker's chocolate. That stuff doesn't taste very good. But this stuff may be okay. I don't know. Let me give it a little nibble. I don't know what that is. It ain't Ghirardelli, I tell you that right now. But I don't think it's as bad as bacon chocolate. You know, it's whatever chocolate normally is used to build walls. I think it's just that regular kind of chocolate. It looks like a fun chocolate wall to run through. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be great? I hope nobody runs into it while I'm doing the show. That'd be a shame for it to just come tumbling down. And somebody's like, whoops-a-daisies, hit the wrong gas pedal, drove right through it. Ooh, bacon chocolate's good. How you doing? I'm good. Just made a sweet snack and had a chicken cheese steak scromboli. Oh my goodness gracious, a chicken cheese steak scromboli. That sounds good. Like a stromboli. Would you go on the Great British Bake Off? I wouldn't know. I don't know how to bake very well. Unless the Great British. I haven't seen the show. I know I'm aware of it. I know a lot of people enjoy it. I haven't watched it myself. But unless they're like, all right, here's a box of like, Pillsbury something or other. Make it at your own leisure time. Like, I could do that probably. But any sort of competition where they're like, oh, you got to make a cake out of these.
My father and I will visit the
shoes.
White House next month. Hopefully the president will be there if I'm lucky. After all, I want to tell him about my cycling plans and go cycling with him during this decade. It's my future anyway.
It is your future, Danny Manny. Thank you so much for those 25 bits, my friend. That'd be awesome. Yeah, send us some pictures from the White House whenever you go. I'd love to see that. As an American citizen, we all pay the rent on that place. So I'd like to see some pictures from the inside every once in a while, just to make sure that they're keeping it up. I feel like that's sort of like my like I rent it out, like I'm the landlord of it. I just want to make sure they're taking care of the place. You know what I mean? So there you go. I'll tell him you want to see him as well. Well, I could take it or leave it, but it'd always be fun to see a president. That'd be pretty neat. And be like, hey, look at you. You're a president. Isn't that neat? I'm not me. I wouldn't want to do that. That sounds like way too much work to me. I don't want to have to sit in that chair and stuff like that and be on the news. It's like being on TV, but you don't get to tell jokes and stuff. You got to talk about wars and all kind of cattywampus stuff that's like no fun to talk about. Like, I wish there was a job where it was sort of like that, where they paid you, and then every once in a while people would just come in and say, hey, what do you think about this thing? And I'll go, well, I'll tell you this, it ain't no Ghirardelli chocolate. And then everybody goes, oh, that's great, and then they leave me alone, and then I get to live in a big old house. That would be cool. Now that I'm into, but not all that. I don't want to sign documents. No, I don't want to sign no documents. That's no fun. Signing documents. Like, an autograph is one thing, but signing documents, like historical documents, no. That ain't the job for me, Chief. Ain't the job for me, Chief. If you ever meet a president, say, look at you. You're a president. And then they'll be like, well, when you put it that way, I suppose I am. I suppose so. Can't find Street Fighter streaming anywhere. Looks like I might have to buy it. I was looking over at my VHS collection to see if I have, but I'm pretty sure I do not have that one. Pretty sure I do not have that one. The snack is a recipe my mom gave me. I'll give it to you. You take the honey graham crackers. Ooh, pardon me. Take whipped cream cheese and spread some on one of the crackers, and then add the other cracker on top. Let it sit 5 minutes. Then enjoy. It's a cream cheese sandwich with graham crackers. You said you just made you a snack. And you had the stromboli. Oh, okay. Because I was like, what you described right there is not a stromboli. Not a stromboli. But that's okay. Yeah, that number does sound low. But it only started this year. I reset it. So we're going to see how much it gets up to. I've been doing the things more regularly lately. Is that a word? More regularly? Who's got the patience to wait 5 minutes for some cream cheese? Well, you know what I mean? Sometimes a little bit of waiting just makes it that much better. Sometimes it does. Do y'all do gaming? I do gaming sometimes. Assassin EX. Every once in a while I play old video games. That's right, Bijou from Beat Pad. We had a schedule change. So instead of Thursday split like an atom or something like that, or like one of them germs, you see that just goes blom. So Thursday split and became Wednesday and Friday. So there you go. Yeah, the waiting is the hardest part. Tom Petty told us all that. You bet all of your points. I don't even know what the thing is. What does it say? It's 10 minutes. Animal of the day in French. What's the question? A through F, G through M, N through P, Q through T, U through Z. Oh, okay. Very interesting. We're going to see how that goes. I don't even know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what it is in French. We'll find out together. Oh, I need to get rid of that thing, though, because that only does the first two. Well, I don't know how to get rid of it, really. Oh, well. It'll be all right. It's not a big deal. It'll just sit there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, the new schedule. That's right. Yes, indeed. Yo, Bijou from BPAT, it's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Let's see if there's any been... Yeah. No, that dog is saying terrible things. No, boo that dog, children. It's a very well drawn dog, but its attitude about speeding is no good. I don't like that. And we need to. Where's that tape from the other day about the dog obedience school? That's what we need to do. I need to take that dog to obedience school, more specifically, law obedience school. There it is. There it is. That's it. Yeah, you could do that. There's the link right there. I don't know if it comes through. It may not work on. Wait, it should work on YouTube, or maybe it don't. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Hold, please. And if it don't, I'm gonna fix it. Oh. There we go. It should work. It says it does, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't.
I'd have a first-class seat on Air Force One. An awesome pad in Washington, D.C., if you vote for me. I'd play golf all day with heads of state. If they brought beer, wouldn't that be great? I can't wait. Vote for me. Vote for me.
Vote for me. Vote for me. Iceman Edward, thank you so much for the 25 bits, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very kind of you. Very kind of you to do that. I like that. What is that song? It sounds familiar, but I'm not aware of it. All right, gimmicks. Got to do some gimmicks. Here we go. Scrolling back, we got a dad joke from Casket and Sunnyside. Rusty Kazoo. Rusty Kazoo is the next thing up on the thing. Doc Rob wants some Rusty Kazoo, followed closely by some sock spear. Oh, Joe Walsh? Oh, yeah, that guy. He's that life's been good to him so far, or something like that. I remember him. That may be the same song. I don't even know. I don't know a whole lot about that guy. Rusty Kazoo time. Wait, where's my Rusty Kazoo? Oh my goodness gracious! I thought for a second I lost my Rusty Kazoo. Who would I even be without my Rusty Kazoo? An empty shell of my former self, probably. But here it is. It's the Rusty Kazoo, ladies and gentlemen. It's been passed down from generation to generation, and it's got rust on it from the time that it spent at sea with Captain Ahab Sock. He was a great granduncle or something like that. I'm not real good with the family histories, but he took it to sea, and actually he would play this. He would play this to attract the whales, and the whales would come up, and then he would ask the whales where the fishes were, because the whales are like the kings of the sea, so they knew what was up. So he would play this kazoo. The whales would come up, and Captain Ahab Sock, he would say, "Where be the fishes, whale?" And the whale would be like, and he'd be like, "Yar, they be that way, yar, yar, har, har, har." And then he would go and then he would get like all of the fish. He would get all the fish in the sea, and people were like, "Wow, how'd you do that?" And he's like, "I'll never tell me whale tales about where the whales tell me." And they're like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then so he would try to say things, but they would just, he was kind of a weird guy. Weird guy. Tell us random facts about the history of kazoo and how it came to be. Well, I think I just did. I think I did, right? At this heart I stab at thee. When he pulls over speed. Yeah, he pulled over speed as people in speedboats and stuff like that.
But I am good with family history, including my 6th great-grandfather.
Wow.
Also, Viva Los Juegos Panamericanos en Santiago, Chile.
Wow. There you go. Thank you so much, Danny Manny. Appreciate that. Smooches for you. Purpley Rains. Yeah, he did play. That was the song that he would use to summon up the whales. He played Purpley Rains. Purpley Rains. Wait, what is the closed caption? Hey, the closed caption says Purpley Rains. I didn't know if it was going to go Purple Lee, like a guy's name or something like that. Wow, this thing's pretty good. The closed captions are pretty good. Yeah, whales are always yawning. They are. Why are they so sleepy? Why are they so? Well, I guess because they ain't got nowhere to sit. Well, when was the last time you saw a whale sit down? They don't do it. Always on the move, those things. Need more krill. Always on the move. All right, here we go. A little bit of the old Rusty Kazoo for you. Here's this is a sea shanty that Captain Ahab Sock used to sing me to sleep back in the day. Well, I would go to sleep at first until a whale would invariably bust in through the window like the Kool-Aid Man. And then that would keep me awake for a while. When a whale busts through your bedroom wall, especially when you're, 10, 11 years old, that tends to, delay the sleeping for a little bit. It's a little bit, a little bit scary at that age. But anyway, this is the song that he would play. Hopefully no whales show up. And a 1, and a 2, and a...
That is Christmas, dude.
Patooies! Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. A little bit of the old rusty gazoo. Hey, fix the old, there it is. There it is. Now we're in the hot tub. Uh-oh.
Dude.
Patooies! Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. A little bit of the old rusty kazoo. Hey, fix the old, there it is. There it is. Rusty kazoo, there it is. There it is. Maybe the steam and all that from the hot tub will make the rusty kazoo a little bit less rusty. But I don't know. It may not sound as good without all the rust on it. I think it adds a certain je ne sais rust to it, as the French like to say. Christmas is like breakfast. You can enjoy it any time of the day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whales love Christmas. Most people don't know that. Most people don't know, but whales love it. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, beach balls. That'd be perfect. I could use a couple of those.
Gonna sit down in the kitchen. Fix me something good to eat and make my head a little high. Make this whole day complete, cuz we gonna lay around the shanty, mama, and put a good buzz on.
What does that mean? Like stretch your neck out or something like that? Stand on a ladder? I'm not exactly sure what you're getting at there, just know the blowhard. But have yous a good time, my friend. Thank you so much. CBM 321. Yes, I feel kind of like an octopus. I feel kind of like an octopus or a squid or whatever that is. I'm not sure. I'm not a marine biologist, although I am floating in a tub, so I can see how you make that thing. Oh, you done with the songs? You don't have to be done with the songs. You can do as many as you want. A, this is America, and B, I'm in a hot tub, so Oh, it was a song. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, no, I figured it was a song. Hello, Baldwood Orange. Good to see you, my friend. I'm just hanging out in the hot tub, but we're about to do some sock spear. I'm gonna go through the secret tunnel at the bottom of the hot tub that takes me to sock spear. You ready? I gotta hold my breath though. Hold on. Whew, goodness gracious. I need to shorten up that tunnel. Every once in a while. It was a song, Sock Up Pillow. Okay, good. All right, glad I didn't miss anything. So, as you know, I normally do some Shakespeare. You remember that guy, old Willie Shakespeare. Oh, I could do some sock spear from the hot tub, but not today. Not today. I feel I'm already stretching it a little bit by not doing actual Shakespeare. I'm just doing sonnets, the imaginary sonnets that Shakespeare might have written had he been around today. So that's what we're doing. And this one, I'm very excited, very, very excited about this one. Play the music there. There we go. Oh, wearing a towel, that'd be good. I need to try to find me like an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. I think that would really bring in the the content right there. Here we go. Let's do the old sock spear for you. Here it is. Sock spear. Now this right here is a sonnet about the Golden Girls. Yes, indeed, it's a Golden Girls sonnet. Sonnet about the Golden Girls. And this is a another thing. Go try and find that on somebody playing Fortnite. You ain't gonna get that. Of the Golden Girls I sing a sitcom fair. 4 women, friends in golden age of life. Sophisticated and witty beyond compare. Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia, rife with stories of their loves and lives so bold. Their humor sharp, their banter oh so fine. Their bond unbreakable, worth more than gold. Their trials and triumphs oh so divine. Through 7 seasons they brought us delight. Their laughter and their tears our hearts did move. Their homes in Miami, a sunny... Well, they just lived in the one house. Their home in Miami, a sunny sight. Their wisdom shining like a beacon true. Wait a minute, I gotta wait for the music to loop back. I can't end it in silence. That would just ruin the whole thing. So here's to the Golden Girls, a classic show, whose brilliance, like their friendship, will forever glow. There it is. A Shakespearean sonnet about the Golden Girls, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like B. Arthur? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That'd be great. That'd be great. Love me some B. Arthur. Maud. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, imaginary audience, for that round of applause. Dad joke time. Dad joke from Casket and Sunnyside. Here we go. Yeah, rest in peace to all the Golden Girls. Yeah, they're all ghosts now. Now they're all golden ghosts. Golden ghosts. Patchouli Adams, hello, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, our old Betty White was the last of them. Ari Barbie smooches for you, my friend. Oh, yeah! Thank you so kindly for joining us. You're just in time for a dad joke. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's open up to a random page of the Dad Jokes book. A book of not very funny jokes. Not very funny. Yeah, Ari Barbie, you came in right at a time when I was talking about ghosts. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Dad jokes. This one right here. Let's see. All right, let me see. Oh, my goodness gracious. This one's not good. Thank yous for being so dad. That's you from Pink Panther. Oh, my goodness gracious. Here we go. All right. Oof. Oh, man. This is bad. There is no good choice in this. This is like playing Russian roulette, but there's a bullet in every chamber. You know what I'm saying? It's like none of these jokes are good. Usually I just skim over them and I try to find one that's not so bad, but they're all bad. All of these are bad. So I might as well just get it over with. Here we go. Why did the dog's owner... Oh my goodness gracious, this is so dumb. Why did the dog's owner think her dog was a great mathematician? Why did the dog's owner think her dog was a great mathematician? Well, when she asked the dog what 6 minus 6 was, the dog said nothing. So she asked the dog what 6 minus 6 was, and then the dog said, dog didn't say anything. You get it, Mr. Dang? Okay, good. I'm glad you get it. I mean, I get it too. It's just not funny. It's just not funny. So there we go. Oh my goodness gracious, there it is. Thank you so. I don't know why it didn't work for Doc Rob, but Ari Bobari, thank you so much for that. That's how you throw tomatoes, by the way. Merry Christmas. For some reason, I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But if you type exclamation point boo, then it throws tomatoes at me. Why did I set that up? Like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I enable strangers on the internet to throw tomatoes at me? That was such a bad idea. That's such a bad idea. Well, whatever. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. It's no, I don't have that set up, Danny Manning. I don't have that one set up because I said we needed something to throw at you. Oh yeah, that's right, Doc Rob. But why did I actually do it? Yeah. Oh, yours throws watermelons. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I could probably set it up to make it throw other fruits or vegetables if I wanted to. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna be covered in ketchup by the time this thing is over with. You'll be able to dip a French fry on me. by the time this night's over with. How was your birthday? Arbo Bar, thank you so much for asking. My birthday was spectacular. It continued on. It was a 2-day celebration. I was, I'm getting very old. So there's a lot of years there.
Chicka chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. Chicka chicka boom chicka boom.
Boom, chicka boom, don't you just love it? Chicka boom, don't you just love it? Yes, smooches for yous. Yeah, stay resistant. Well, I use special tomatoes because actual fruit, vegetable things are quite expensive. So these are sort of like they're just sort of like water balloons, and the red is just in your mind. Did you get cake? Yeah, I did get a cake. I got a cake, and it said "Happy Birthday Fabio" on it. That was a cake that I got. Last year it said "Happy Birthday Kyle," and this year it said "Happy Birthday Fabio." Now because it's cheap, some people buy a cake, they order it, and then never pick it up. So you just say, "Hey, have you had anybody not pick up a cake lately?" And then you get it for half price. So, but it never has my name on it. It always has somebody else's name on it. But it tastes just as good. Thank you so much, Speezy, from being Pat. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're exactly right, Mo. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Mo's hilarious. So, yeah. Every year continues to surprise me. But yeah, I'm 140 or something like that. I don't know. Why didn't I get a notification? Oh, my goodness gracious. I forgot to post it in the Discord, first of all. Forgot to post it in the Discord, which I will do right now. But, thank you so much, Danny Benny. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I'm very old. Very old. Next year, you should order a sock cock cake.
Happy 10 quintillion 101 quadrillion 918 trillion 171 billion 615 million 141,312th birthday.
Basically. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Smooches for yous, my friend. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Before I forget, let's see what you got for the show. KP got us an escalator, which I think has broken down and turned into stairs, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not turned on yet. It didn't come with a manual when it just appeared out of thin air. So let's see what you got for us. Here we go. Bum. Hey, there's some tools. We can fix it. Look at there. Look at that. I don't look a day over a million. Thank you, Argo Ball. Smooches for yours. You're so kind. You know exactly the right things to say at all times. But yeah, I'm so old. There's so many years now that you cannot celebrate them all in one day. So it spilled over into a 2-day event. So some people came over yesterday. There was grilling involved, and then some other people came over today, and there was Italian food involved. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm exhausted, and I'm full of love and happiness and all that kind of stuff. Doing pretty good for an old geezer. Pretty good for an old geezer. Oh, thank you so much, Just on the Blowhard. Spilled over into a 2-day event. So some people came over yesterday. There was grilling involved, and then some other people came over today, and there was Italian food involved. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm exhausted, and I'm full of love and happiness and all that kind of stuff. Doing pretty good for an old geezer. Oh my goodness gracious! Fish taco shaped like a fish. Am I 140? Oh good. I'm glad. It's once it gets over 100, you kind of lose count. Birthday's like WrestleMania. It takes 2 days. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Whole whack of shenanigans, tomfoolery, and the like. Well played. Thank you so much, Calicott. Smooches for you, my friend. LeBlorsta Times, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I got a phone call and missed it, so I had to rewind. You ignored the call, by the way. All right, Bobar, you crack me up. Cracking me up. There's the old phone number. The phone lines are open if anybody feels like calling. I think I'm caught up on the gimmick. So we did the kazoo. Wait, did somebody do the harmonica? Was the harmonica redeemed? I gotta scroll to. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. I gotta scroll through the gimmicks. Yeah, Doc Rob did the harmonica 30 days ago. Sock Hop birthday. That's right, Commodore Friday. That's right. Double Dragon is on Prime and Street Fighter isn't. Ooh, that's no good. Oh yeah, we gotta do the animal of the day. We'll do the animal of the day, and then the harmonica. And then the harmonica. Well, let's do the harmonica real quick for Doc Rob. That was, I just see now that it says 30 dadgum minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we just did the sock spear there, Calicott. Just did the old sock spear. And let's see, did the rustic kazoo. And a dad joke. And I think that's all you've missed. I think that's it. I think everything else is still upcoming. Coming to a theater near you. So here we go. Let's play a little bit of the old harmonica.
Go, sock cop. It's your birthday. We gone, party like it's your birthday. We gone, sip Bacardi like it's your birthday.
Iceman NYR, thank you so much. I was trying to play the music to that song, that 50 Cent song, but it's I don't know if you know this, but it's not originally played on the harmonica. It's very hard to play a 50 Cent song on the harmonica. That was the first time that I've ever tried, and it was an abject failure. Abject failure. So I'm just gonna go and do something, just some other little ditty. This is a song that probably is not by 50 Cent. Patooey, there it is. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I dropped my harmonica in the hot tub, but that's okay. That's okay. A hot tub is self-cleaning, I think, because of all the heat in the tub. It should clean all the germs off. LeBlorsa Times, is that true? That's awesome. That's where he got his name. The 50 Cent harmonica he bought at the general store as a child. Oh man, I have to get 50 Cent on the show one of these days. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Wouldn't that be great? That'd be fun. That'd be a good time. But I don't know. I don't know if he's ever gotten a speeding ticket or not. So we may have to we may beef, as they say. Spent some of his earlier years in Tucson, where he famously ate the most amazing tamales ever that he received from a stranger. 2 o'clock in the morning in the laundry area of his apartment complex. 100% true. 100% true. That story. Oh man, those tamales. They still haunt me with their deliciousness. But mostly they haunt me with their unavailability. Because even if I went back to that laundry room and hung out just all night for weeks and weeks and weeks, that guy's probably moved on by now. He's probably not there anymore. So there you go. There's a quote. There we go, testing. Did you miss the animal today? No, you did not. You're just in time for the animal today. As a matter of facto, I'm just about to go down the tube that leads me to the Animal of the Day zone. Animal of the Day zone. Come to Chicago. We still got our tamale guy roving there. Oh, do you really? Oh, I have to check that out. Maybe it's the same guy. I don't know. Maybe he was like, man, it's too hot here. I gotta go to Chicago, cool down a little bit, with all the wind in the city and whatnot.
It's the mouth organ, never boring. Sweet as Sue, plays the kazoo. Take a reasonable ride on Sock Mountain.
Yes,
Whoa.
indeedios. Yes, indeedios. Thank you so much, Calicott. Smooches for you.
Hello, Saki Sako Heartfloat Sako Heartfloat Sako Heartfloat.
Ready Lock, smooches for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for that kindness, those 50 bits, my friend. Much appreciated. You're just in time to find out the animal of the day. Oh, he's peddling his tamales in Texas now? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's like a whole network of tamale peddlers. Hopefully so. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be awesome. All right, we're about to find out what the animal of the day is. Is it what? Are these bubbles looping again? Are my bubbles looping again? Because that's no good. Hold on. Let me see if it's... yeah. No, it shouldn't loop. I don't know. Oh, I did set the time to be a little bit longer. I may have put in an extra 0 and had it last for like 10 minutes instead of 10 seconds or something like that. But oh well, who cares? As long as there's bubbles, I'm happy. Animal of the day. Bloop.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. They say it's your birthday, we're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. Smooches for you. They say it's your birthday, so doodly doodly doo 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 doots. Well, it's on my birthday too, yeah. Doodly doodly doo doo doots. I don't know the rest of the words. Doodly doodly doo doo doots. There it is. Oh, yeah, it was 2 redemptions, Iceman MR. That's right, you and Just Another Blowhard. Right about the same time, so it just did it back to back. Back to back. All right, here we go. Let's find out what the animal of the day is. We're going to play a song. I forgot to change out the G sent me a new mix of the song and I forgot to load it in. So we're just gonna have to go to we'll do this one here. You got us sitting here wondering where to source corn husks in Mobile. Well, I guess you go over to Baldwin County. They got some cornfields and stuff. They got some cornfields out there. You just gotta, maybe if you ask nice. Excuse me, Mr. Farmer, may I have some of your husks? And they'll be like, sure, I'm lousy with the things. I can't get rid of these husks. Husks. That's fun to say. Husks. I like to really pronounce that last S. So I'm not just talking about one husk here. I need multiple husks. Husks.
It's Sock Cop's animal of the day. Does it swim or does it crawl?
Oh no, whoops-a-daisies. It's not a horrible creature. Whoops-a-daisies, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Oh my goodness gracious. You talking about tamale husks? You have a story? Yes, I would love to hear the story about tamale husks. Whoops-a-daisies, no, that's not correct. Whoops-a-daisies.
Does it swim or does it crawl? Do you know what it is at all? Cyclops animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Do you know the reason why? Cyclops animal of the day.
Oh my goodness gracious. So embarrassed. So embarrassed. Can you imagine? Oops, a daisy. But no, I said that I don't know what it is in French. That was the question. What is it in French? I don't know how to say it in French. Hit the wrong dadgum button. Whoops, a daisies. Well, anyway, you did not see that. Where's a Jedi when you need one? That was not the animal of the day you were looking for. Something like that. And then wave, and then I wave a little thing at you, you know what I mean? There you go. Could be the earthworm. Could be. Thank you, Yogi Jules, for the yellow pepper there. All right, let's find out what the not horrible creature of the day is. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the animal of the day is the guinea pig. That one on the left is a guinea pig with a guinea wig. Looky there. Animal of the day. Oops, the daisies. Hey, Sitar, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. You might can help with the French translation. Oh, let's find out. Is it a horrible creature? You think it's a horrible creature? It is a rodent. But look at that. I mean, that's a very stylish hair, and this is a very long clip. I didn't watch these. I didn't watch these before I did. Go on to the next video. You have 2 guinea pigs, KP? That's awesome. I love that. This is a minute of guinea pigs just sitting there. There we go. Now we got it going on. Here's a whole thing. It's illegal to only have 1 guinea pig in Sweden. You know, I was reading, and it said that they are very, what are they called? Sociable animals. And if you just have 1 guinea pig, it'll get like bored and not be good. So I'm glad that you have 2 of them, KP. They like to be in pairs. They do. So that's good. I said the native name for guinea pig is Cavi. Oh, is that true? Hello, Lolo Frosty. Good to see you. Oh yeah, what is a collective noun? Is a group of guinea pigs is called a herd. Isn't that something? A herd of guinea pigs. They do, yeah. Yeah, that was another thing. Louie, you said that they eat them in certain countries, and that's true because when I was looking through the stock footage website, they not only had some of these, but they also had cooked ones, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious, I got to be careful not to download that by accident. You would eat one of those? I mean, people eat them. It's like they're a rodent. I guess it'd be like eating a rat or something like that. If I was hungry enough, I suppose I would. But they're adorable. So I mean, as long as I can go to the store and get a hamburger, I see no reason to consume a guinea pig. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna eat a guinea pig unless absolutely necessary. And I don't see that happening. So that's good. So let's find out what it is. See Miguel Star posted it in French. Let's see. Let's get the old thing here. How do you say? Yeah. No! Dadgummit. There we go. Hold on. I want to brush their hair with a Barbie hairbrush. Hey, they may do that. Cows can be adorable too, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The daughters are pleased with the animal today. Good. What are the guinea pigs' names? What are their guinea pigs' names? Or are they just like thing 1 and thing 2? Because that'd be pretty cool. Guinea pig. Yep, there it is. There it is. Here's how you say guinea pig in English.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. How do you say it en français?
Cochon d'Inde.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde. That is so much better than
Guinea pig.
guinea pig. Which would you rather be? Okay, I've got a choice. Or I've got a choice for you. You're gonna turn into an animal. Would you rather turn into a
Guinea pig.
or would you rather turn into a
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde? 100%. 100%. Cochon d'Inde. Cochon d'Inde. What happens if we swap it? Oh, it just says guinea pig. I don't know, because sometimes it'll be like it'll say, you know, like in French, if you say potato, it's a pomme de terre, which means apple of the earth, like an apple that grows underground. Blanche and Rose is the name. Oh my goodness gracious, like that. I like that. You like Cavie the best? Oh, well, that's not a choice, Danny. You got to either be a
Guinea pig.
or you got to be a
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde. No, Louie, you can pick one. But I took it away because I started using a new book, and I forgot how many pages it had when I was setting it up. So I don't know how many pages it is. And everybody kept typing in 69, and I got tired of that one. We could do page 5. We could do page 5 too. There you go. Blanche and Rose each have a hair. I love that. I love that. Why does that seem like the translator was saying pig more frustrated each time? Yes, she does. Well, they do it once, regular speed, and they slow it down a little bit. And I don't really know why. I guess just slow it down, but there it is. Look at that guinea pig. That seems like a large guinea pig. Or maybe it's a small child. I'm not sure. Choose the one in Francais. Me too. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. So the animal of the day is the guinea pig. So if you have a guinea pig, which you do, KP, you got 2 of them, tell Blanche and Rose, let them know that they are the animal of the day. They're going to be delighted. They're going to be delighted. And the guinea pigs, they will look at you with an adoring face just like that one. Just like that one. They will look at you just like that. There you go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Congratulations, everybody. Manage the... oh, it already did. Way to go. Thank you so much, Fish Taco Shaped Like a Fish. Thank you so... Can we get a round of applause for Fish Taco Shaped Like a Fish? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. The movie review was Street Fighter. Street Fighter the movie. It was the movie review. I don't think I've seen it. I think I've seen pieces of it. Bits and pieces. But you know how the movie reviews go anyway. It's better than Siskel and Ebert, because I think they're both ghosts now. So, not a whole lot of things. They still have the website though. They have like Roger. Sometimes you'll see like quotes and things. RogerEbert.com, and I'm like, what? A ghost saw that movie? How did they do that? They just show, like, they put it on a projector and just like aim it up to the sky, something like that. Ebert's list of great movies is still up. Yeah, I mean, I could understand his, like, if he made the list, but they're still reviewing movies under the Roger Ebert like name and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just random people review it. You work for RogerEbert.com. Like, who is? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I think Ari should do a movie review for 25,000 channel. Oh my goodness gracious, that would be awesome. Ari Bobari, would you be up for doing something? I want to hear your corn husk story. You said you had a tamale corn husk story. Did you already type it? And I did. Tell the ghost that a spirit gum is not allowed. Yeah, that's against the terms of service. Ready, Lux, that's exactly right. No spirit gum. No spirit gum allowed. Let me see. I'm just scrolling back up just to make sure that I didn't miss a great story.
See all of yous
From
on my
Ari Bobari.
stream on Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, folks. But then again, I start a little early at 9:15. Don't worry, sock cop. I will see your next stream on Tuesday. So tuck me in, please.
Smooches for you, Danny Manny. Thank you so much for that kindness, my friend. And everybody follow Danny Manny, so you know he's gonna be doing some. Is this gonna be the bicycling one that you're gonna do? Monday at 8:30. So there you go. 8:30 my time, 9:30 his time. So there you go. Danny Manny, since you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck, 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 tuck. Mwah. Smooches for yours, Danny. Danny Manny, you have used a fantastic night. Do not let them bed bugs bite. Looking forward to, hopefully we'll be able to, hopefully I'll be able to pop into the stream there, my friend. Hopefully I'll be able to pop into the stream. So smooches for yours, Danny Manny. Have used a fantastic night. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sidewalk Warrior wants a dad joke, and Louie wants a dad joke. Louie wanted, what did you say, page 5? Page 5? Let me see. Let me see if there is a page 5. Sometimes they don't start with 1. They count all the garbage in the front as like pages, you know what I mean? But we do have it there. Oh my goodness gracious, we got a phone call. We got a phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Hello, Sock Cop. How are you?
Oh my goodness gracious, it's the dulcet tones of our good pal, Ari Bobari. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing spectacular. Doing spectacular. Thank you so much for calling in. I'm very interested. As soon as we started talking about corn husks, you were like, wait, you talking about tamales? I have a story. And my ears are wide open for this.
It's really embarrassing, and I shouldn't even admit to it, but I just figured you guys like to laugh at me about me having blonde moments and just being sheltered and maybe not knowing things. So I have more for you, and that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, so so one of my friends found out that I've never had a tamale before.
Mm-hmm.
So he like found a restaurant near me and was like, okay, get this tamale. Like he just like I like to try new foods and stuff. So he was like, just get this tamale from this restaurant, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got it, I ordered it, and then I called him. I messaged him to be like, okay, how do I eat it? Because I've never had one before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he was like, it's food. Put it in your mouth. And I was like, I know. So I was like, okay. So I put it in my mouth, but like I put the whole thing, like I tried to bite into the corn husk.
You ate the corn husk and all.
Ate
the corn husk and all. Oh my goodness gracious.
Well,
Was it good? Did you
tried
wait?
to.
So did you, when you bit into it, were you like, wait, this is wrong, or were you just like, tamales are pretty good?
No. First of all, I couldn't even bite through it. I was
okay.
really struggling, and I was like, so I was kind of getting shredded because I was like really trying hard because I'm open-minded, trying new foods, open to cultures, like I don't know what's weird to me is normal to other people,
Right, yeah.
So I tried. Then I was like, okay, my teeth can't do this. I need to cut into it. So I cut into the husk, not knowing. By the way, I didn't realize it was a corn husk. I've never had a tamale. You don't know anything about tamales.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it's a corn husk if you never had one before. I didn't know that it was either the first time. I was like, what? Oh, it's just a wrapper. I didn't think it was a corn.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that. Because he's like, well, you don't eat like a wrapper on a hamburger, do you? And I was like, no, it's like printed. That's obviously packaging.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's not like it had
this
the corn husk had, Jim's tamales typed on it or something like that.
exactly. It came in paper packaging like a hamburger would, okay? But then there was the food that, what do you do with food? You put it in your mouth.
That's
So,
right. Yeah.
Anyway, then I had to message him again. I was like, okay, I'm really struggling. And I like sent him a picture of this like tamale that had been bitten and now cut into. And I was like, am I doing this right? And yeah, he has been making fun of me for several months ever since.
Oh, but wait, this was months
and
ago?
To be honest, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about a long time ago, but this is a fairly recent experiment.
No, this is like literally within 6 months.
That's awesome.
But like, I have to be honest, I still don't know how you're supposed to eat a tamale. Like, you unwrap the corn husk, right? But then do you use a fork? Do you use a fork? Do you use a spoon? Do you
I usually use a fork.
Okay.
Yeah, the very first time that I ate one, whenever I got them from the laundry room from the guy, I sort of ate it like a banana, like you peel it, you know what I mean? And he sort of like and I just pulled it out because it was sort of it wasn't like falling apart. Those weren't.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know you were supposed to do it that way, or did he tell you?
No, he did not tell me. He didn't, or if he did tell me, I didn't understand him. His English was not the best. English was not the best.
Yeah.
So he was just like tamale, and I didn't know like if I was supposed to pay. Maybe I was supposed to pay the guy, and I just didn't understand him, and I just left. And he didn't. I don't know exactly how it went down, but yeah, I just opened it up, and I was like, oh well, this is like a wrapper thing in there. I don't know. I guess it just sort of maybe his husks were a little bit more apparent than your husks. Maybe they had.
I feel like finding a picture of this. Okay, so hold on. You like just took food from a random person in a laundry room?
Yeah, I did. Isn't that a bad idea? Yeah. Yeah, it was in a bag. It was in a like a plastic bag, like you get at the grocery store or something that says thank you all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had some tamales in a bag.
Okay.
Gave them to me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, not the wisest choice, because I did bring him in and I was like, I've seen all them PSAs with stranger danger, things like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, this is probably a bad idea. But I was also A, very, very poor. B, very, very hungry. And I was like, well, you know what? If it's my time, it's my time. Here I come, Grandma. You know what I mean? Like, I'm eating this tamale.
I have a question. Were you very, very drunk?
No, I was. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember being intoxicated. I don't think so.
Okay, because I don't know that I would. I mean, I have, not surprisingly, I have a lot of bad decision stories that like probably put me in danger. Yeah. But I don't know that if I would take random food from someone like that. Well, I mean, especially like unless you're paying, because it's like, okay, here's an exchange. You made good food. Here's a couple bucks.
Yeah.
But like now it's just mystery food that like it's on you. It's on you.
Yeah. No, that's true. But yeah, Merry Christmas makes a great point, and that's kind of how I rationalize it to myself. Like what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? Because like if he was like, hey, you should eat them right here where I can see you, then he probably put like some poo in it or something. You know what I mean? Then it's like a prank. Like he wants something to do. But if he's just gonna like let me have it and then go somewhere else to eat it, like there was no reason for him to want to murder me, as far as I know. So I mean, what is he gonna put like arsenic in tamales and then just be like, I'm going to give these to a random person? I don't know. I just figured that the chances were low.
I wasn't thinking drugs as much as like, did you wash your hands when you made this? Is there going to be like a random hair in my food?
Oh, well, you can't worry about that. You can't worry about that. Because even if you go to like I've been to restaurants, and paid good money for food, and there's been like a hair in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Hair just happens. That's another thing. Nobody's going to intentionally put one hair on a thing. Like nobody's back there like Oh man, I sure hate this job. I'm gonna take one strand of my hair and place it in this man's soup, and my revenge shall be complete. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, if you ever get a hair in your food,
Hmm.
you like, at a restaurant, because I feel like at home there's like different rules, sort of. If you get hair in a food in a restaurant, do you continue to eat it and do you complain? Do you say anything, or is it just like, meh, it's somewhere, like it's just here? Like, what do you do?
You know what? I don't think that's ever happened to me while I'm at the restaurant. It's only been if I get like food to go that I've ever found the hair in it. And then in that case, you're like, now what do? Do I call them and just say there was a hair? And then, you know what I mean? Because, like I say, I don't think anybody
Right.
does it like maliciously. Like what? I demand that all of your chefs wear like football helmets or something like that from now on to keep hair from getting in my food. It happens. It's a hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I
What
went
about you?
to,
Do you like make a big deal out of it and be like, "Excuse me, waiter, but there was a hair in my tamale."
I don't usually make a big deal about anything, but I am a little weird about, I guess it's kind of like, well, it's gross. I don't know. Well, okay. So I guess I do get a little weird about, I get weird if it's like not at someone's house that I know who you are. Like, I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah.
So I have a hair story. Do you want to hear a hair story?
I would love to hear a hair story. Of course, yes.
Okay. So this is probably like 5 years ago. I was at Chipotle, actually with Mike. You know Mike?
Yeah.
So Mike had like, So I have long blonde hair. Mike has, I don't know, how long was this, like medium-ish brown curly hair. Okay. These details are important. I'm explaining our hair so that you can know that this hair didn't come from our head. Okay. Long blonde hair, curly brown hair, sort of longish. In my salad, like I had like a whatever salad, what is it called? One of those like burrito salads. I forget, burrito bowl. Okay.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I had that, and there was like a 2-inch long black hair in my salad, and I was like, oh my gosh.
It wasn't curly, was it?
No. Well,
okay,
and his hair was like 7 or 8 inches long at the time,
okay.
or maybe even long. It's like sort of longish. But I was like, Mike, there's a hair in my food. I just like can't.
Are you at the place or you brought it home?
No, we were eating at Chipotle.
Oh, you're
like,
at Chipotle. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't you watch the person make the food? Didn't you see them? Or you went through the drive-through or
but
what?
Like, I don't watch them to prepare. Yeah, I watch them make it, but like I don't know who chopped the lettuce. I don't know who was making the Chipotle, like the guacamole. But like I can't remember where I saw it. But like, I saw them all like put the things in the bowl, but like I didn't see them. But yeah, I like panicked because I don't like to upset people. I don't like to, I don't like to insult people, but I also don't like to eat their hair either.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I was
I understand that.
Yeah, so I think I just like went up to them and I was like, "There's a hair." I just kind of panicked and just felt like they should know. And they're like, "It's your hair," and I'm like, "It's not my hair."
Oh, come on now.
I have long blonde hair.
Yeah, it can't be yours.
Really, and like it couldn't be Mike's either. So yeah, like Mike has again curly, longish hair. So
what did they do? They were just like, "Nah, that's your problem. Enjoy your hairy bowl of whatever."
I know. I actually can't remember what they did. Maybe they offered to make me a new one, but at that point I had kind of lost my appetite, and I was like,
Yeah, it does.
"I'm
That's the
good." But
thing.
I just feel like, yeah,
It losing
You
the
just need to
appetite
know
because it
it's
is
there,
gross.
though.
It is gross. Which I don't know why it's that gross,
Yeah.
really.
I know.
But it does seem to be worse, like if it's in a salad, than it does like if I don't know why it does seem worse if it's in a salad.
Yeah,
I guess because it wasn't
it's
like
the burrito
cooked.
bowl with like,
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
like
that's
even if
gross.
I was at my friend's house and it was like, "Oops, there's a hair," I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry." Like it's really embarrassing, but also it's somehow less gross. Like it doesn't feel any less gross in your mouth, but
Yeah.
ugh, I don't know.
Wait, when you
Stranger
discovered
hair
this
is-
hair, were you eating the hair Did you pull it like out of
No.
out of a biteful, or did you see it first?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was in my mouth, because how else would I mean, like the salad's all mixed up, and like, I mixed up everything in there. I
Right.
don't know if I saw it or tasted it in my mouth. I cannot remember because it was several years ago now. I just remember like, oh my gosh, like it's a hair.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness
Mhm.
gracious. Ready Lock said that she found an eyelash in her food one time. You ever found an eyelash?
And like lashes, like artificial.
Oh no, not like a. Well, I don't
oh.
know. Maybe she found a thing of eyelash. I've never found a like false eyelashes, but I have found like an eyelash, like one eyelash in a hair.
Wait,
I
how
mean,
do you
in
find
food
an
before.
eyelash? Eyelashes are so tiny.
You just
An
get lucky.
eyelash?
You just get lucky
I
or
don't
unlucky.
know.
I guess. I don't know. It depends on
know.
how you look at it, but you didn't eat it.
How do you know it's an eyelash? What if it's an eyebrow hair?
Oh, I guess it could be. I don't know. I'm not like a hair scientist. I don't work for like the CSI. So
Mm.
there you go.
Mm.
It was a
My
black.
eyelashes and eyebrows are completely transparent.
Oh yeah, that's true because
There.
you got the blonde hairs. You're a Viking descent,
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry about even
That's
if
right.
even if you could drop a handful of your eyelashes in there, nobody would see it.
Mhm. I mean, maybe I eat my eyelashes every day and I wouldn't even know it. Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's
Yeah.
what
Who wants to come to my house for some food?
I'll mail you some hair nets. Maybe a ski mask or something like that. Here, cooking this. I don't want all that.
Bacon with the blonde and brows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, CBM 321 is saying that, which is true, that they're legally allowed to have like certain amounts of like cockroach and stuff in foods. It's still safe. Like
Oh,
it's
my
like
gosh.
a very small amount. But that's as long as I don't know. I don't care. That's fine. You know what I mean?
How do I have all these weird food stories?
I
Okay,
don't know.
I have a story about this too. Okay, so like the refrigerated English muffins?
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Love those things. Oh, you're gonna ruin those for me, aren't you?
They were ruined for me for 3 years, but I'm
Oh,
eating them again. I'm
Oh,
eating
okay.
them again, okay?
Oh, good.
But I found literally, it was like on one of the outside ones too, straight up rat poop on the English muffin.
Oh no!
I took a picture. I sent an email to the corporate offices.
Mhm.
Like I was like, ooh, like number one, I was livid. Also, I was pretty sad because I couldn't have my English muffins. Like I have those every morning almost.
You could have ate
So,
one
yeah,
of
I
the other
literally
ones in
didn't.
the pack that didn't have a poop on it.
No, because it's been in that sealed poop air the entire time. Absolutely not. The whole thing was gone.
The
No.
whole thing's contaminated. You wouldn't even eat one. Like what on the whole other side? You wouldn't eat one.
Like rat poop is so full of toxins and it's so disgusting. No, it's like sealed in there. It's airtight with the rat poop in there.
I know. I'm just messing with
The
you.
whole
Did they
thing
ever?
seemed-
Did they ever say anything back to you? Were they like, "Whoops, a daisies. Sorry about the rat." Did they send? Did they punish the rat? Did they say we have fired the rat responsible for that poo?
I sure hope so. They did reply, and I cannot remember what they said, but I was very dissatisfied. Also, I wrote a Facebook post about it because, yeah, that's a big deal. That was back when Facebook was a little more important than it is these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was big mad. I was very unhappy, but I should find the email. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I would like to
It's
know
really
because like
disappointing.
were they like, "Oh, we're sorry you found a rat poop in your English muffins. Oh, by the way, to make it up to you, here's $1 off your next bag of English muffins from us."
I know. Literally, that's what I said. I'm like, if they try to just replace it, like, no, absolutely not. I should look for the email. I'll do that, and maybe I'll post in Discord or something. Or
Yeah, I'd love to
find
see
it
what they
later.
did. Like, what would their response be to that? And be like, well, and I wonder how often that happens.
Yeah.
Where they like, whoop, here's the 5th one today. Do they have a guy that's like the rat turd response guy? Like
I know.
we have a thing on the email. Anytime somebody mentions a rat poop, it goes to this special one. So you reply to all those people. That's your job. 8 hours a day.
Could you imagine? I
Oh.
mean, there's a lot of jobs you just don't think about in the world, and I mean that's one of them. That's
Yeah, very well could be. I have no idea.
Yeah.
CBM 321 works in pest control and is talking about some horror stories. And that's true. I've worked
wow.
in food service on a couple of occasions. And yeah, it's not, it's not, it ain't all lollipops and rainbows, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? It's sometimes it can be kind of dingy a little bit. But like I say, as long as I don't see it, as long as I don't know about it, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, one of my favorite foods in the world is boiled peanuts, right? Some people don't know about boiled peanuts, but they're very delicious. If I was to, I love them. I eat them all the time. Now, if I was to find out, they were like, you know where peanuts come from, right? And I'd be like, no, I thought they just grew in the ground. They're like, no, that's actually what, guinea pigs poo out. Those are guinea pigs. Then I'd be like, oh no, terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm glad that's your reaction. Yeah, good.
But if I don't know that, munch. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Yeah.
Same product.
Yeah.
I'm consuming. It's just the knowledge.
I mean,
Sometimes I think that's where ignorance is bliss comes from. Is that right there?
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, unless you make things entirely yourself and grow your food, you really never know what's in there.
Yeah, you have no idea. It's best just not to think about it. You know what I mean? It's best just not to think about it.
I know.
Some people
You
eat
know what else
eat
is
bones.
kind of...
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a story about that too. You know what's kind of weird though? You know, like growing up, like apples. It wouldn't be weird to see like half of a worm in your apple sometimes, or like wormholes. It was just like, well, it comes from nature. Like, yep, I guess it's a wormhole because bugs are in nature and this grew in nature, and so this makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
but I
sense.
feel like that never happens anymore. I think maybe it's like just so many pesticides or something. But like,
maybe.
there aren't that many like worm-eaten apples. Like, I was thinking, my daughter has it pretty easy.
That's true.
like,
Yeah, we don't have to
never
deal with that.
listed
I forgot about the
Yeah.
scourge of worm apples that we had to deal with for these many decades.
It's real.
There's no
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I guess they maybe they hired a worm guy. They're like, hey, people are complaining about worms in the apples. You get out there, you go tree to tree, and get the worms away. And he's like, all right, that's cool. Goes and takes all the
That's
worms
probably
away,
what it is.
and then goes
A little
fishing with
worm
them.
bucket.
Yeah, he got a little bucket like, oh,
sells
another
it to
worm.
the fisherman.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting
just
paid
making
twice.
It's because everybody has a side hustle now.
You gotta have a
like,
side
that's your
hustle.
Side hustle.
Gotta have a side hustle. They keep putting poo in your English muffins and still charging like $6 for them. You know what I mean? So
God. Ugh.
what are you gonna do?
Dude,
Oh yeah, it could be
I
the early
seriously
birds.
couldn't eat English muffins for 3 years. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I
I believe
could
it.
not eat them for. Yeah, and I was
believe it.
so upset. Yeah.
That's oh my goodness gracious, yeah. That's traumatizing.
Do you want to hear my food story, another food story, or is
Oh,
everyone like sick of me telling gross
No,
stories?
I mean
It's-
we've already
it's
come
kinda
this
sick of
far.
me, like
We've come this far.
I
There's
don't want
the
an
past the point of no return at this point. Let's unleash it. Unleash it.
I'm sorry. I just don't want chat to get sick of me. Okay, I have another story.
Okay.
So I was at a restaurant with my friend, and she was eating food. It was like some kind of pasta, and she pulled out a big fly, like not like a regular house fly, but like a big old daddy fly. from
Oh
her
my
mouth.
goodness gracious.
So she lost her appetite, called the manager, or like called the waiter, and he goes, we have many flies in the kitchen. We're making food. And it was just like, oh gosh. Like,
Well, yeah, way to make me feel comfortable, restaurant manager.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's flies all over the place. Yeah, of course there's flies. You should come back here if you want to see some flies. Goodness gracious. Whoa.
Like, should I feel lucky there wasn't a fly in my meal? Like, is this just typical? Like,
Well, yeah, that's what it is. They're like, hey, free fly with every meal. Like, we're not charging extra like other places do.
yeah.
And
But they
what,
didn't like offer to like refund the meal or anything. They're like, we can make you a new meal, and she's like, no. I've lost my appetite, and I don't want another dish from the same kitchen that this fly came from.
Yeah.
But
And that's the thing. Like, if you know about it. Like if you see the fly in there, you're like, that's gross. Like a fly could have landed on your food. It could have like landed on
Yeah.
something gross, landed right on your food, flew away. And if you don't see it,
Yeah.
you don't know. That's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
It
Totally
happens
fine.
all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Totally
fly's like
different
the
if it
baby in
comes
the
from your
king
mouth.
cake. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you, whoever finds the
Oh,
fly in the pasta
no.
has to buy lunch next time.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
Did
why
that
don't
thing
you
with
all
its
just heard
hands.
all my weird food stories?
Yeah, yeah. I love weird food stories.
And just think, it all started with corn husks. I mean,
Yeah, corn husk. That
Yeah.
which now thinking back, the corn husk stories that seems like that's child's play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not even worth putting in the autobiography at this point.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I feel like, I mean, I have been like made fun of for a good like 6 months about that though.
Yeah.
So. But,
Well,
mhm.
6 months seems a little excessive to me. That seems a little excessive.
Yeah.
A week tops. After that, it's like, come on, fella. Unless you guys talk like, only once a month, then 6 months is good.
No,
But if you
we
talk
talk
like
just
pretty
about
much every day, yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yep.
too long.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
got to get on. How did that feel? Like when you were in like month 3 of getting made fun of about the tamale, where you would check your phone and look at the text message and be like, oh my goodness gracious, this again.
I mean, yeah, but I'm used to it. I'm just used to like, people just make fun of me. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't get upset about pretty much any of it. So like
That's good.
I should know what tamales are. Like I'm of an age where I should probably have known what it is, but I
Mhm.
didn't. And it's fine. I'm working on it. Kind of like the movie thing. I
Yeah.
haven't seen movies. It's fine. Like I'm going to
Yeah.
work on it. But,
Yeah.
but I don't get like hurt at all. Like I don't feel, it's whatever.
That's spectacular. No, that's a very good attitude to have, you know what I mean? Because you can let it get to you if you want. Or you can just be like, yep, that's right. I ate some corn husk. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. I ate the corn husk.
Well, yeah.
What are you going to do? You know
Like,
what I mean?
and I feel like I'm not the only person who's done this before. I'm not
Oh,
the only
no,
person.
not
Like,
at all.
I don't mind. Yeah, so I don't mind being the person who's like, hey guys, PSA, those are corn husks and you don't put them in your mouth.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't mind being like
ugh.
the person.
That's one of the reasons that I love you, Ari, because you are not afraid. If you would say, "Hey, I ate some corn husks. There's some hair in my tamales, and I ate the husks and all that kind of, like you'll say that. You'll say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, and you'll admit that. A lot of people will be like, "Oh no, it wasn't me. Wasn't me." See, fish taco shaped like a fish said, "I bit the corn husk my first time." A lot of people do.
See, and there's no shame. Like the thing
Yeah.
is, you don't know what you don't know until you know it.
Exactly.
So, like, you
People,
can't make fun
you
of
know.
someone for trying a new food. I
Yes.
have another one. This is another one. Do you want to hear another story about this? Okay.
Of course I
It's
do.
just like
Yes.
just like the corn husk story. Okay, so this is like 3 years ago. My first time ever having edamame. Yes, my first time ever having edamame was 3 years ago. So I was in like a nice little sushi restaurant with my friends, and like they are like, they eat this kind of stuff all the time. So it's like whatever. Like they just, unfiltered cold sake, blah blah blah, blah. And I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I'll try it. Okay. So they ordered edamame. So to me, I really like what is it called, sugar snap peas, and I like
Yeah.
snow peas.
Like
I
green
all those,
beans, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like this is cool, and like with those, you just put the thing in your mouth and you just chew it and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just put it in your mouth because it's food. Just same philosophy.
Yep.
I didn't know that you had to put the thing in your mouth and suck out the beans. And
Yeah,
then
you got to shell them first. No, that's one I can agree
had
with
to-
you on that one. I did that the very first time too. They brought it to the table. I didn't know what it was. The very first time I went to one of them, them fancy Japanese sushi restaurants. They brought them to the table. I'm like, what are these things? And I picked it up and I was like, oh, this tastes terrible. What is this for? Is this that wasabi I've heard so much about? It was not a good time.
I know.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. These little guys in here taste pretty good.
I'm
the little
so
peas.
glad you did the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so
I did the same
glad.
thing with that. Yeah.
Well, but like my friends, like I said, they eat this stuff all the time. They're very posh, extremely bougie women. And so I'm just trying to blend in over here, like,
Yeah.
okay, they're like snapping. So I thought they tasted really gross, but I like didn't want to be disrespectful. Like, because again, I'm trying new food. I'm not
Right.
trying to disrespect cultures. So then all of a sudden my friend was like, Ari, did you eat that? I was like, yeah.
Was that bad? Is that for decoration purposes only? What was that?
No. And she was like, you're just supposed to suck it out, which to me, that doesn't seem like a very like high class way to like, you know, like this doesn't seem very bougie to
Yeah.
suck it out, you know.
Yeah,
and,
that
like,
doesn't
leave
say. Yeah,
the
that's not a
out,
very.
you know?
That's not a classy thing to do. Is to put like a whole
Right.
thing and be all like, like, you know what I mean? Slurping beans out of a tube. That's not high class.
Yeah, because like if there's ever any like, you know, if there's a bone that's in your food, you're always supposed to like take a napkin and kind of hide, conceal that you're taking the bone out of your mouth. You know, you don't want to have. So then all of a sudden we're just supposed to like put it in our mouth and like I don't know. It was weird.
No, that's a whole different thing. I've never heard of the that bone thing. If I'm eating a fish or something, there's a bone. I announce it to everybody. Ah, there's a bone. There's a bone in the fish. Watch out, everybody. Whoever's back there in the kitchen don't know how to fillet a fish. There's bones all over the place. You better watch out. You get choked on a bone, on a fish bone. What a way to go. What a way to go that
So
would
it's
be.
like a hair. It's
Yeah.
like a hair, but you and okay.
Yeah, but I'll keep eating though if it's just a bone, because the bone's already in the fish. Fish ain't got no hair. It is a hair in the fish.
Yeah.
I know that ain't the fish's hair. That's somebody else's hair.
And
It ain't the
as
fish's fault.
Chipotle guy might disagree with you because he thought that short black hair was fine. So you never know. You never know. Did you see the fish to know it didn't have hair? I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, that's no, I can see that. I can see that. It'd be like you know, hey, there's a fish, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I read Just for the Blowhards comment and I was like, oh my goodness gracious, get out of here with your garbage.
But so I will say though, I haven't had a lot of food like I've never had lobster because
Yeah.
like I'm intimidated for how to eat it, because I have experience in like not knowing what the heck I'm doing with a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I'm
What
like, well, I
about,
can't even get edamame right.
Have you ever had crawfish before?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah. It's a similar thing. A crawfish is basically like a tiny lobster.
I would love to try it. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I am not picky when it comes to food. I have a very open mind.
Yeah, me too.
Like I just, yeah. Like I went and got bibimbap, whatever. Oh, what is it called?
I'm sorry, what?
It's called like bibimbap. I want to say it's Korean food. Bibimbap.
Bibimbap?
I think I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't. This is a bad story because
I'm sure somebody knows.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna type
Called
it
like
into the thing.
bibimbap or something.
I
Okay.
don't know. What is it? What is it?
But so it's like some sort of Asian food, and it's all just in one big bowl, and it has like just a bunch of different things in it. And I was gonna ask him like, or I think I did ask like, how am I supposed to eat this? You know?
Yeah.
And this was like before. This was a couple years ago. But yeah, I just stirred the whole thing together and just ate it, and it tasted good. So hopefully I did it right. But this was just after the edamame thing though. When I was like, oh gosh, like, you know, but I was eating it by myself because I was just trying new foods by myself.
Oh.
So no one can like be embarrassed by me because, you know, if I did it wrong, I did it wrong by myself.
Sophia Petrillo.
That's true.
You know.
That's true. Thank you so much, Klobowski. Smooches for you. Thank you so much to Scotty B, 518 for those bits, my friend. Smooches for you. Let's see. Merry Christmas said Bimbibop.
Okay, yeah.
Does that sound familiar? Bimbibop.
Yeah,
But
that
then
sounds right.
Danny
Yeah.
Blue Jeans says Bebop or Wop Bamboo. So I don't know. Maybe it's two different dishes.
Hey.
I don't think I've ever had that. I don't know how it works. I remember going to a fondue place one time, and I was like, "How does this work? Like, what? You hand me a stick, and then like, what? You know, what do I do? I gotta do. It's like a contraption. I hate going to those places where you know you're like, all right, what do I do here? And hopefully you get somebody helpful that'll like actually be like, oh, well, here's what you do, and not somebody that's all like, ugh. You have to do this, and then just pick up the stick and you put it in the cheese. idiot. You know what I mean? Like some people are like that.
Exactly. You never know how pretentious someone's going to be. And so
Yeah.
it's just like, well, I'll just make mistakes then. And maybe, you know,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
I'll figure it out, maybe not. But like, if you're going to be a jerk about it, it's fine.
Yeah,
But
I'll
I
eat
mean,
the
I've
husks.
thought about like Googling. Exactly. I mean, but okay, in my defense with the husk thing, I asked ahead of time for directions, and he just said put it in your mouth. So
Yeah.
it's really not. It's not that
Yeah,
one.
that's
I feel
that's
it's
not
my
very
fault.
good detailed directions. Bibimbap?
Mhm.
Bibimbap?
Yeah.
Tim
Bibimbap?
Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bibimbap. Is that what Merry Christmas said? Bibimbap. It's all funny words to me. Bimbibop,
I'm pretty sure
bibimbap.
it was.
I don't know.
I just looked at the menu and I saw one that had a picture and like it had good ingredients or ingredients that sounded good.
Bop.
Well,
Ba
actually, a lot of them
dooba
sounded good. And
Ba
some of them I
doobop.
don't think I'd ever
Ba
had. So
dooba
it's like,
dop.
well,
Ba
I
doobop.
like these
Ba
things, so
dooba dop.
hopefully they'll taste
Ba
good as
do.
those things,
Oh yeah.
you know?
What was that last thing that you said? The robot was singing bop at me.
Oh, I would have sang along if I would have known. I was just saying that I didn't even know some of the ingredients because, like, I liked like some of the ingredients on the list, and I didn't know the others. So I was just hoping that they would taste good together, right? Like the chances are you like those ones, you like those ones. So.
Was it good though?
Oh, it's delicious. It
Oh,
was
that
really,
sounds
really good.
Well, I don't know what
and
it
it was
is,
like
but I'd
I
try
was
it.
You should try it. It's really good. I was like sort of newly single at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna date myself. So I was like taking myself out to restaurants and foods I never tried, and
Yeah.
that's good.
You go, girl. That's some good stuff. I like that. Go
I
out
know.
there
I
and
should do
try
that
the things.
again. I know.
But you said they had
I
they
should
had
keep doing
pictures
that.
by the food, right?
Yeah.
See, that's very helpful
Mm-hmm.
because I have been in places before where I've never, have no idea what it is, and it's like all these strange, exotic sounding foods, and I just get overwhelmed, and then they come and I'm like, chicken fingers, please. You know what I mean? Because it's like I don't know what it is. I don't even know where to start. I'm declaring a restaurant bankruptcy, and I'm just getting the chicken fingers, and then I'm gonna leave as quickly as possible.
Right, I know. That's why, I mean, I like to go to restaurants by myself. I do it pretty often. Well, yeah, I'm going to start doing it again. But it's kind of fun to go alone, but it's kind of fun to go with someone else who, like, is equally clueless or at least not judgmental.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it kind of sucks when someone's like, oh, you've never had blah. And I'm like, no, I've never had it. Like, are you going to be a jerk about it? Because, like, I'll eat food with someone else then.
Yeah, no kidding. Because it's like, like, oh, were you fed this stuff? It's like, oh, you've never had sushi before? Oh, my goodness, where have you been? Or anything, you know what I mean? It's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, the day that you were born, the doctor slapped your butt, got your footprint, and then gave you sushi? Like, are you like from that early of an age? Like, there was a time when you didn't eat, when you had never had it either. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
People are like, oh.
My dad told me, like, ignorant means that someone doesn't know. Oh, well, I'm gonna mess it up. But he goes, ignorance is an ignorant person is someone that doesn't know something you learned 5 minutes ago. Oh, never mind. I think I messed it up. Anyway, basically, everyone's ignorant until they learn something. Everyone has a chance to like learn. So some people may be ignorant about things or maybe whatever, clueless about things, but it's just because they haven't learned yet. So just give them a chance to learn and don't be a jerk about it. You know?
I see people on the internet a lot of times. They go, they'll say, somebody will say something, and then there'll be people in the comments like, wait, what is that? And then they'll explain what it was, and then another person will come along like 5 minutes later and say, what is that? And then the first person who asked what it was replies to the second person who asked, it's like, it's this, you idiots. And it's like, you didn't know what it was 5 minutes ago.
I know.
And now all of a sudden you're an expert on it, looking down on everybody who's never heard of this thing that but I heard of it 5 minutes ago. I'm not some loser like you just now hearing about it. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
I know. People are so mean. Like, no one's supposed to know everything in the world. Like, calm down, people.
Yeah, really. Everybody's so, I have a private Twitter because like the internet's so mean. I'm like, I just don't need that.
The
Bunch of
world,
jerks.
life is hard enough. People are mean enough. We don't need the internet to just be randomly mean.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
some random dude just being a jerk for no reason, just because his mom didn't hug him enough when he was a kid or whatever. I don't know what everybody's problem is, but there's a lot of insecurity that you could tell. You could tell a lot of people that get very insecure, and they're like, "Oh, well, this makes me
Yeah.
slightly better than this other person. That's my personality now." And then they just,
Yep.
it's
A
awful.
lot of overcompensation is
A lot of that.
happening. Mm-hmm.
A lot of that.
No.
Go,
But people
go.
are good. People do their best, you know?
Yeah, most people do. Most people do. Some people do their worst, but I think most people do their best too.
True.
I like your attitude. I
Some
just like your
people,
attitude about everything. I think if you could like bottle your attitude and sell it like next to the 5-hour energies at CVS, I think you could make $1 million easy.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you could, because I like your attitude. I like your way of looking at the world, and I wish more people had that. And hopefully maybe we've inspired somebody tonight that's watching. Maybe they're one of them reply people. That's all, and then maybe they're like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I should just love myself.
Yeah, exactly. Go be nice to someone. Go try some food you've never tried before, and don't worry about it if you mess it up. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and if you eat the corn husk, say, hey, yeah, I ate the corn husk. There you go. What do you no regrets.
Yeah, exactly.
I ate the corn husk.
And you know what? Someone else maybe has never encountered a tamale before, and now they'll know to not eat the corn husk.
Yeah,
You're
don't eat the
welcome.
corn husk. That's good. I think we ought to, just remind people every once in a while.
Yeah, try new food, but don't eat the corn husk.
Whatever you do, don't eat the corn husk. Every other part of the corn is, well, I guess the cob is no good. Really just the middly bits of the corn, the little little nuggets or whatever that grow on the corn. That's the part you eat.
I have to say though, I almost gagged just describing it, but like it was the most disgusting texture in my mouth I think probably I've ever encountered.
Oh,
like,
the corn husk?
The corn husk.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really, but I just was still trying to be open-minded and like, we're trying this.
Yeah, people enjoy
really bad,
this.
Though. Yeah, it's highly recommended from a friend who recommends it. So
yeah,
okay.
Give it the old college try. Yeah, it's not your fault. It's not your fault with that thing. Could you imagine though? Oh man, what if that was part
Beach
of it?
ball.
What if
Beach
we're all
ball,
eating
it's
it
a
wrong?
1-pack. You
Thank
got
you so
to
much,
blow it up
Kobowski.
yourself.
Ain't gonna get no hair. Yes, indeed. Smooches fuse, Kobowski. What if the guy that invented the thing, he's like, oh man, I'm gonna roast some delicious corn husks, but the corn husk keeps sticking together. I need something. I'll just stuff some stuff in here to keep the corn husk from sticking together. And then when it's done, you just throw that middle part away, and then all you're left is the delicious husk. And then he started like serving it to people, and they're like, "What are you doing? You fools! You fools! You're not eating the husk. That's the whole dish."
No. But also, how do people discover this? That's what I'm like. Right now we are like lucky if we can make craft dinner and get some sushi from the grocery store. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, how do all these people think of all these ways to like make all these foods and know like which parts to eat? And I mean, I guess trial and error, but like.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder that like a tomato, like wrapping it in corn husks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like would they were like, oh, I got all these corn husks around. I guess I better wrap some stuff in it, because I think don't they like cook them like the traditional ways, like you put it underground or like in a thing or something. I forget. I don't know. I may be way off base here, but I thought you like put them in a like a pit with a fire or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know if there's any tamale cookers anything, but it seems to me like, how did you figure that out? Wrap it up in a corn husk. You know what I mean? I have no idea.
No. Like, I feel like the people way back when were just as brilliant as the people now. It's just they had to figure out some of our earlier fundamental things,
Yeah,
They were just as brilliant then. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No idea. Yeah, I feel bad for the people that eat the cavemen times when they eat plants, trying to figure out which ones were good and which ones were bad.
Right?
Somebody had to try it.
Probably had sacrificed back then. A
Yeah.
lot, a lot of trial and error.
A lot of
Yeah, we're
somebody was
"Oh,
like,
this
"Hey,
one."
look at them berries. Hey, let's try one of those." And then somebody eats it, and they're like, hey, I don't know. It tastes like burning." And then they're like, "Blah!" And then they just fall over, and they're like, "Well, I guess we're not gonna eat them berries no more. Thanks, Jim, for
Yeah.
your sacrifice." But nobody knows. You know what I mean? It's not like they had a thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially mushrooms, just another blowhard, because some mushrooms are
Oh,
totally
yeah.
fine. Somebody
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, look at that! There's a mushroom," and then they went and ate it, and they're like, "Oh man, this is really good." And then somebody else was like, "Oh man, I'm hungry," and they're walking through the woods. They're like, "Hey, I think that's one of them mushroom things that Steve was talking about." And then they eat it, and then all of a sudden they're like, "The colors, the colors. Where's my flying horse at?" and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have some friends who like go mushroom foraging, and I think that sounds really fun.
Oh,
But I would
like they
need
go
to,
out
like,
and
research
they
a
know the
lot.
difference between the ones that'll kill you and the ones that taste delicious.
Yeah, yeah, like right here in Minnesota, like around the hills and stuff. They just know where to go.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. If I was, I'd have to be really hungry. It would have to come down to the choice between unknown mushroom or guinea pig for me to really have to do that.
Oh, that's a callback, but also poor guinea pigs.
Yeah, I know, poor guinea pig. I can't imagine eating it. It's a rodent. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard that, Danny
Yeah.
Blue Jeans. Scotty B, what about the first
I need
people
to
to
read
learn
comments more.
spicy peppers? Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Because if I
yeah.
would have been the 1st one to try a spicy pepper, I'd have been like, "Oh no, it eats you back. Don't touch it. Leave it alone." But then somebody was like, I don't know. And they ate it, and they're like, "This is kind of, I like this tingly feeling for some reason." I don't know how that came to be. Because I think that's its whole existence, for making all that heat, is to like keep things from eating it. I don't know. I'm not a plantologist.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
and all the
Horrible
animals
bar.
just know better than us, you know?
Yeah. They just know. They don't even talk, and they know.
I know.
You know what I mean? You don't see
They're
like
just like, "Nope,
squirrels and
that's a
stuff
bad
eating
one."
dumb stuff. They just
I
grow up
know.
knowing it.
No. We just didn't get the messages from our ancestors. We just have to figure it out each time.
Yeah.
Well, not each time, but you know.
Well, I mean, it's not like they had a newspaper to be like, "Oh, here's a picture of the mushrooms that we can't eat because they'll kill you." I mean, a bunch of people had to do it
That's true.
because there'd be
That's
groups
true.
all over the world of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one guy would eat one, and
That's-
he'd croak and be like, "Oh, we don't eat those." But then somebody, 100 miles away, that was like a lifetime. People wouldn't travel 100 miles in their whole life. Maybe, I don't know.
That's true. How
And they wouldn't know.
wild to think about.
And then somebody
and
over
just
there
think
would
about
have
how
to
we-
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
now it's like a
mind-boggling.
whole global society, so it's not just like, oh, this region's spicy or poisonous food. It's like, oh, if you go to this country, this is the poisonous thing. You know, like it's a
Yeah.
whole global, yeah.
That's fine. Oh,
I feel like I could just talk all night. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I love talking to you, Zorba boy. I don't want to
Okay,
I
love
don't want to
talking
keep you.
too. No, I just don't want to board chat. I feel like I'm just hogging you and everyone, I just, yeah.
Oh no, everybody's having a grand old time.
Okay.
So we're all good. When are you going to start doing the streaming thing? When did you say the Periscope anniversary? Is that what you said?
Okay, so yeah, I've been thinking doing March 31st because it's like, oh, that was the last day of Periscope, and but I'm getting really nervous because I just feel super intimidated. Like, like last night or the other night when we were in this gym, and like he was like telling us like, oh, it's super easy, and like, like, oh, these 6 things that are super easy for him because he's been doing them. It's just really intimidating for me. So I just like literally, I feel like if I did it, it would be like me holding my cell phone, being like, hey guys.
Yeah.
No gimmicks, 0 comments on the screen. Like it would just be like, it's me. And I just feel like Twitch is just so used to like, oh, here's this like graphic and here's this like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm made for Twitch. I would love to do the streaming side, but I don't have all the fancy stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need all that garbage. You do the same thing you did on Periscope, you know what I mean? And really, you just think about why you're doing it. Think about why you're doing it. It's not like you're trying to be the number one streamer in all the land, you know what I mean? Like, oh, there's the famous Ari Bobari with the paparazzi after her once again Because she's so famous from her
No.
strip. You know, you're not trying to do that. You're just wanting to, you know, hang out and jibber jab.
Literally hang out. Yeah.
And that's the great
like,
thing.
When I said to like,
Yeah.
yeah.
The great thing about Twitch
That's
is
what
that it has like terrible
Mhm.
discoverability. So it'd probably just be like the same people that are here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, someone was like, well, you know, like, the same thing you just said, like, oh, Twitch is super oversaturated and blah, blah, you're not going to get an audience. And I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. No.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not doing it to, yeah, I'm not doing it. I just want to hang out. Like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah,
So,
do it. That's all you got to do. Just make sure that you know, just get somebody to help you do a moderator gimmick. It's a lot easier on Twitch than it used to be on. You know, I'll do it for you if you want me to. If somebody comes in, starts talking some jibber jabber, then I'll be like, whammo, block for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like that's the coolest mod ever. Thought Cop. Like, who's your mod? Thought Cop.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be
He
fun.
does the dude.
Anybody comes in,
I would absolutely. Yeah.
whammos, get out of here with that garbage. I got no problem. Dropping the old
Okay.
band hammer. Oh yeah, Sitar bores people to death with his. He don't care about people watching. He just sharing his experience, having a good old time. That's what he's doing. You know what I mean? Sitar is not Twitch income is not part of his retirement plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like, but if people ever did donate, I want to be like having like a cool like thing for them. But instead, it would just be me being like, "Thank you." But of course, I don't ever. Yeah, I don't know. Can you turn off tips at all? Can you turn off whatever it's called?
Like the bits and things. Yeah, you have to like sign up to do it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
You
Okay,
just
cool.
you just don't have to. You just don't do that, and then nobody will be
Okay,
able
so I can
to send you bits and things like that.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect. Okay.
easy
Yeah,
peasy.
because I didn't sign on Periscope. I didn't sign up for the Super Hearts program for a super long time. Like,
Oh, really?
I just felt weird. Yeah, because I was just like, all I'm doing is sitting here talking. Like, I'm
So?
you know, I don't know.
All the Rolling Stones do is just get up there and sing songs. You know what I mean? Like, you can reduce anything to just, wow, what are you doing? You're just up there, you know. Like the president of the United States, he only runs one country. There's like hundreds of countries. He only has to run one of them. Big deal. You know what I mean? It's not like king of the world or something. It's no big deal.
I just need you. Like, you're just my hype man. Like, you're
Yeah.
making me like, okay.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Good. Yeah, I'll totally I'll hype you up. Not a problem. Always you will do. And then that's the thing, you know, if nobody's making you do the Twitch streaming thing, if you do it once or twice and you're like, well, that wasn't as fun as I remember it being, then, you know, don't do it. Learn to,
That's
you know,
true.
knit a sweater or something like that. That'll come in handy up in Minnesota.
That's true.
Being
That's
able to
true.
make your own winter wear. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, that's just one option. You can do anything you want to do with your time.
Yeah. I do miss streaming though. I just miss hanging out like this. I just like, you know, I
Yeah.
like people. People are great. So I just like to hang out and hear about everything I'm missing out on in the world that everyone else is experiencing, and somehow I missed it. You know?
Yeah. That's a great thing. All the people here right now would have no idea if there was not a streaming gimmick. None of us would know about we wouldn't know about the corn husk story. We wouldn't know about the hair in the Chipotle. None of this stuff. Yeah, you could do that. You could. All we should do is stream eating a tamale with the husk. No, Doc Rob, we're not gonna do that.
Oh my gosh. I
Not gonna do that.
learned my lesson.
You could do a PSA though, and you could do like a demonstration. Here is how to unroll the husk from a tamale, and then some people will be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I've been doing it wrong all these years." You know what I mean?
You know what? I have the first idea for like what my weekly Wednesday thing is, what not to do Wednesday, and it's
Ooh.
just mistakes I've made in my life. Be
I
like,
like
hey,
that.
don't do this. First feature is the tamale.
I love it. Oh, Danny Blue Jeans now finally feels confident to try tamales himself. Look at there. Isn't that great? Oh, just to the blowhard's
Hey,
going to bed.
good.
I gotta give him tuck him in, give him smooches and stuff. I don't want him to have no nightmares. Just on the blowhard smooches for you, my friend. Tuck, 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 tuck. Mwah. Snug as a bug in a rug, my friend. You have a great day at work tomorrow. You knock 'em dead. Knock 'em dead, champ. Get out there and do the things, my friend. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have you a good rest of your night. There you go.
Good night, good night.
So,
Yeah, I love your little tuck-in.
That's
It's
fun.
so
Yeah.
cute.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you. Oh, here we. Here we go. Commodore Friday.
Hi, I'm Arabobbery. You know, we like to have fun here on Sock Ops Twitch. But corn husks are no laughing matter.
Commodore Friday. I don't think you could hear it, Ari. But the robot, he wrote it's sort of like a PSA type of thing. But and he typed your name, Ari Bobari, but it said Ari Bobari or something like that. It was way off. It said like one of them PSAs. It says, we like to have fun here on Sock Cops Twitch, but corn husks are no laughing matter. That's pretty good. I like that Commodore Friday.
I'll have to watch the replay and hear how she said it, because it's probably similar to how every Twitch streamer says it too. Like they see my name, they're like, Barbara.
Yeah. Ari Bobari, that's another one that's it. And it's funny because the whole thing is supposed to be like a little rhyme to help you pronounce it correctly, and people get it wrong.
Exactly.
Like it's Ari
Bobari. Yeah.
Banana Fana Fofari.
Me, my Momari.
Ari. There you go. See, that's what it is. But people are like, hello, Rebo Baribo.
Exactly.
It is funny to see it.
A Bob Bar.
A Bob. A Bob Baloo. Bob. Thanks for coming in. And then at that point, they just give up and then move on and never talk to you again.
Exactly. They just completely ignore my comments because they don't want to say my
They're like, I ain't saying that. I ain't touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Hello, cracking that
so
start.
that's why. That's why I started saying like Ari like starry, because like they don't know if it's like Ari or Ari, so I just like put a little star next to it.
Ah,
like starry.
That's good. I like that. Scotty B 518 smooches for you, my friend. Have you a fantastic rest of your night. Let me tuck you in. Tuck. Sweet dreams, my friend. And we'll see you here soon in the kingdom of the internet. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Banana, banana, fofari. Me, my moment. So I like the star thing. That's pretty good. But that's probably just going to confuse people more. They'll be like, thanks for joining Bob Star.
Moon Ari? Okay.
Our space, something or other. I'm not sure.
I feel like it has helped, though. Like that, when people are like, not sure if it's Ari or Ari, and like Ari like Starry. And they just have to like take a second and work it out, So
Ari like Starry. Yeah, that's pretty good. That makes it a little easier.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Pardon me.
Oh, burp.
That one came out of nowhere. That one came out of nowhere. I didn't mean to. I normally do not like to burp with a lady present, but that one just snuck up on me. It was like peekaboo, whammo, all of a sudden, you know what I mean, out there.
But I'm the same lady who says we need a burp counter.
This is true. That is a good point. That's a good point. But Sitar's handling it. He counted that one for me, so that's good.
Oh, good. Okay, speaking of little gimmicks like that, like the burp and the bubbles, I have another one that I was thinking of earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, since you're a 90s kid like me, did you watch Nickelodeon when you were growing up?
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed some Nickelodeon.
Okay, do you remember when people would get the gack on them? Or
the they would get slimed.
What was it called? Yeah,
slime. Yeah.
Slime. I think we should be able to slime you sometimes.
Ooh.
Like, not all the time.
Yeah,
but just a good old, just sometimes.
That would be pretty cool. Slimed.
I don't know how it would work. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it would work either. I guess I could do it like the tomatoes or something like that. Have slime.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh, my goodness. Klobowski toured the Nickelodeon studios in 1993. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Shut up. Are you kidding me?
I am so... You know what? I'm about to dissolve in this hot tub because I'm jelly.
I know, me too.
I'm so jelly right now.
Me too. I would, as an adult, like to tour the 1990s set of Nickelodeon.
Oh,
and
man,
like,
that would be
I would
fun.
like to get slimed I would like to go on all those things. Like I would just like that. Kowalski, do you remember it? Like, do you like really remember it? Because
Oh, I'm sure he does.
that
Klobowski's.
sounds amazing. I want to hear about it.
There's something. Oh, you saw where they made the
Oh,
slime and all that stuff. Man, that is super cool. Man,
yes,
if
that
you
is so cool.
have you seen like don't look it up if you haven't seen it, but have you seen pictures of the studios now?
No.
Oh my goodness gracious! They took out like the cool fountain and stuff like that, and now it's just like a regular office building. It's so depressing looking. They just like painted it
That's
all like
so
beige or
sad.
something. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh
Yeah, I know Commodore
no.
Friday. It's so sad to look at. You look at like a before and after picture back when it was Nickelodeon. They had like that big globe on the fountain and things like that. Oh,
Oh,
sad.
that's so sad. Oh my gosh, yes, Double Dare, Guts. Yeah, and then Adam Lucidi, he did what was it called with the Craig Mountain? What is
Oh
that
yeah, yeah,
show
yeah. That
called?
was Guts, the old the aggro
Guts.
crag.
Yeah, yeah, the Agro Craig. Yeah.
Yep, climbed up the old aggro crag. He did. Adam Lucidi.
Klobowski, I don't know if you ever call in, but I think you should call in sometime and talk about the whole Nickelodeon thing. I think that would be super fun to hear about.
Yeah, Klobowski's called in before.
But, okay, yeah, I would love to hear about it. So,
Commodore Friday, I did.
yeah,
Yes,
just
indeed.
hearing.
Mo from Guts. Yes, indeed. The lady that was like the referee of the other commentator person.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, she was great. Hanging out with Mike O'Malley.
Oh, that's right. Dirty and Ready. Is that
It's always
Common
weird
Legends
seeing
of
him
the
because
Hidden
he's like an
Temple?
actor. Oh yeah, he's like an actor
That's
now.
so cool.
So it's so weird to see him like just randomly show up on like an episode of like Law and Order or something like that. I'm like, that's the guy from Guts. He's over there pretending to be like he's a drug dealer or something like that. But that's the guy from Guts. I know you from anywhere, Mike O'Malley. You're not fooling me.
Yeah. I think it would be so fun to be a host for things like that. Like,
Oh man,
it would be so fun.
that's always my dream. That's always my dream
Yeah.
to do one of those shows. That'd be so much fun. Oh my goodness
I know.
gracious. Anonymous, thank you so much. $25 hairs. Enjoyed the Friday night party? Woot! Yes, indeedios.
Oh,
Thank you so much, my
good.
Smooches for yours. Thank you so much. Well, let's take a look and see what that got for the desk. Very, very good. Let me see. Drum roll, go.
Can you hear
It's
my
a
drum roll?
post-it. I can I'm almost afraid to ask what that is.
It was my hands against my thigh. Okay.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know what it was. That is a very expensive post-it note. Look at that post-it note, everybody. Thank you so much for that fantastic post-it note, Anonymous.
Aw.
Very kind of you. Looky there.
You
We
have
could,
such a great community here. That is so sweet.
yeah, they're just the best. Oh my goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the nice. Oh yeah, that is a nice dog. That looks like a Bijou from Beanpad dog throwing. So I like that. Yeah, Double Dare was cool. All of those shows, most of them were pretty good.
I know. I feel like we grew up in the best era ever. Like the best Disney movies, the best Nickelodeon. Like I just feel like we had it all, you know? We had a good
All
time.
kind of stuff. There used to be newspapers and magazines.
Oh my gosh, yes. We could even order clothes from magazines.
Yeah.
That was
Oh man,
exciting. Mm-hmm.
that was some good stuff. Could you imagine? And then they got to where you could buy stuff off of the TV with your telephone. Wow. It'll never get more convenient than that, we all said. And we was
I
wrong.
know. I wouldn't mind going backwards. I think that we're going too fast right now. I kind of like
Yes.
that slow
Way
life.
too fast.
Yeah.
Way too fast.
Mhm.
You remember the
I just
magazine
want to move back to
Zillions?
I want to move back to 1998 and just find a husband and we'll just live in 1998 forever.
There you go. Yeah, all you need now is a time machine and a husband, and there's your dream come true right there.
Yeah, there we go. Someone make it.
Oh, see, make that star. That was Wild and Crazy Kids. That was a fun one too. Wild and Crazy Kids. That was a good one. My favorite was they had that those ones. Oh my goodness gracious, the Irish Islands raid.
Ooh.
Hey, the Irish Islands, welcome in, my friend. Yes, indeed, yo. I'm legally obligated to ask you, how was your stream, my friend? I hope you had a spectacular one. I popped in for a minute. You was watching something on the screen in there. I had it on in the background when I was getting my things ready. So I hope it went spectacular for you. And thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Everybody be sure to follow the Irish Island. So you're doing some great stuff over there. I love it. I love what you got going, my friend. There you go. Have you ever seen we're on the phone right now with our good pal, Ari Bobari. Say hello, Ari.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, now I'm dancing. Hold on. Yeah, we're talking to our good pal, Ari Bobari. She told us some great stories that I will not spoil for you. You just have to go back and watch them, I guess. Ben Griffiths says 98 was pretty dang good. Good to see you, Ben Griffiths. Hope everything is going all right on the farm. Ben Griffiths has a farm. Isn't that neat? Like
That's right, Commodore Friday. That's so true.
Oh yeah, did he tell you that? I thought about that.
Too.
I thought about that. The difference between jam and jelly. Okay, good. I didn't know if that got communicated or not.
He's like, it's an adult joke. Are you sure you want to hear it? It was
Yeah.
like so sweet.
That's good. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Commodore Friday. He's a gentleman. 100% gentleman, Commodore Friday.
I really appreciated it because, and I was like, yes, I want to know. And I felt so cool once I learned. I was like, now I know.
Yeah, now you're in the know. Now you're officially an adult. You can go vote
and I had
and
to
everything.
let you know. Exactly. I was like, I know now.
Yeah, Commodore Friday, he's in the South too, so Southern gentleman and all that kind of stuff.
I like that. I a long time ago dated someone from Georgia, and he's the only person I've ever dated that like opened doors for me and like opened my car door.
Oh yeah.
He's just a gentleman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're real.
That's mandatory. That's mandatory. You got to do that. Otherwise, they right to jail. Right to jail. You don't open the other car door.
I had no idea.
This stream is
Like,
very
I literally
socky,
didn't
smiling
know that
face,
existed.
smiling face.
That doesn't happen up here.
Oh
You're
really?
lucky if you get a door held for you in general. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always open the door. I could probably count on I don't know, very few. Probably about half the time I go into the gas station, do I have to touch the door? Usually there's somebody in front of me, and then they hold the door open for you. It's just the way that it goes.
Wow. Okay, I will say, I guess it's not like a gentlemanly thing over here. People do hold doors, and like there's actually like a funny thing that like there's always jams in doorways because everyone's so insistent on holding it for the other person. But it's not like we're big time on holding doors, but it's not like a romantic thing. It's not like a
yeah.
It's not like a gentlemanly thing that people like.
Yeah.
Guys here do not open doors for like your car door or anything like that. There's nothing like that happens here. Yeah.
The car door gets open
like
for
that.
the ladies, but yeah, like just the door in the store and stuff. Yeah, you open it up for whoever. It could be a little old lady, it could be a another guy that's about your age or whatever, and then you gotta like, and then you like nod at each other and be like, appreciate that, man. Something like that, something along those lines.
Yeah.
People open
I
the
think
doors.
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I actually, back when I used to date sometimes, which I don't, but I was on a date with somebody and he didn't open the door to the place we went. And I was just like, I didn't want to go on another date with him because I was just like, I don't know, like it's a little thing, but I feel like it kind of is a thing. We're on a first date. You want to make a good impression on me. Like you want to like sort of show me how you're going to treat me if we're continuing to go out. And it's not that I can't open a door for myself, but like, I don't know. There's just I like gentleman type actions.
It's just nice to do. You know what I mean? Like if you see, Kobowski, if somebody, if there's like an old lady and she wants the can of soup that's on the top shelf or whatever, you just go, hey, here you go, boop, got your soup for you. You know what I mean? It's just a little kindnessy thing. Now I do have to tell you that an anonymous gifter gifted a sub to the year 1998. Isn't that great? So 1998 now subscribes.
Is someone in here really named 1998?
I don't know. I guess
Oh.
somebody has that name, and they're now
Oh my
subscribed to the
gosh.
channel. So there you go. Yeah, it's just common courtesy.
I want to meet them. Whoever they are, I want to meet them.
Reveal yourself, 1998.
1998. Send me a DM.
That's yeah. Oh my goodness, what if? What if? Goodness gracious, could you imagine if that was the story? Sit down, grandkids.
Oh,
Let
I
me
met
tell
my
you how
husband.
I was talking to a sock, and then somebody named 1999. I mean 98,
got
whatever.
so excited. Right? Yeah. Do this. I'm ready. I've been
Oh, that's
single for long enough.
But I don't know. I guess somebody has that, but I don't think they don't have to necessarily be here because people have bought subs for like Amaranth and stuff, like as a joke. You know what I mean? And they don't have to be here. She's never seen the show. You just put in name and you type it. I don't know how it works. I've never had the luxury of being able to buy like extra ones, but I guess you could
Yeah,
just put
me
in
neither.
a thing or something. All right, Bijou from Bean Pad.
Could you
Smooches for
imagine?
you, my friend. Have you's a good night. That dog is spectacular, my friend. And so is the Superman if you did that one. I tell you that looks sort of like you. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Smooches for you, Bijou from Bean
Aw.
Pad. Have you's a spectacular rest of your night. If you're going to bed, tuck 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 tuck. Mwah. Smooches for you, Bijou. See you here around on the internet, my friend. But what was you gonna say,
Stop
Ari?
topic.
Sorry about that.
I was just going to ask you, this may be premature,
Mhm.
but if I end up marrying 1998,
Mhm.
would you officiate our wedding?
Oh yeah, I will totally do that for you. Yeah, that's not a problem. I am an ordained internet minister, and I have performed weddings before, and I will do it again.
Wait, have you for real?
Yeah, I've done wedding. Yeah, I've done 4 weddings. Done 4 weddings. Well, one of them was I just signed the paperwork. I didn't do like it. We
Okay.
did a little. We were actually like just in a parking lot, and I signed the paperwork for him, and then like I did a little bit, just an impromptu like, you know, do you now smooch type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually done them before, where I stand in front and I go,
God.
friends, we gather here today to unite these two people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I might call you up in about a year and a half or two. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see how quick this courtship takes. But
Yeah,
you
hopefully
never
they'll
know.
respond to you pretty quick, and then we can get the show on the road. I have very reasonable rates as a wedding performer officiant. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Universal Life Church. Shout out. Klobowski, did he really? Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Toss some glitter after the kiss, and that's as everlasting as the marriage. Yeah, you're absolutely right. See, we get a star.
And
Glitter,
would you be
you're
like,
never
you
gonna
can
get
now
it out.
smooch your bride?
You may now smooch your bride. Well, they specifically requested that I did not say that, but for you, I will, if you'll let me. I'm trying to find somebody that'll let me say that.
Yeah, for sure. I want to be smooched.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
You may now smooch your bride. Get to smooching, and then a little smooch, and say, now introducing these people that just smooch. That you know who they are. That's why you're all here. Did anybody just wander in from outside, didn't know what was going on? Don't know these people at all? Wedding crashes.
Oh my gosh. That would be so funny. And like in the vows, you'd be like, do you promise to do the doot doots forever?
Yeah, do you? Do you promise to do the doots in sickness and in health, for long as you both shall doot? Klobowski, not yet, but one of these days, I would love to. I would love to do that. I'd be down to. Adam Lucidi and Shelly met in my on my Periscope streams, and I introduced them
Is
together,
this
and now
where they
they're
met?
married.
I didn't know that they met in your stream. I knew they met on Periscope, but I didn't know they met here.
Yeah. I connected them.
Oh.
I connected them together because they were both my friends, and then Shelly kept asking me, hey, what's the deal with this Adam character? And then at one of the events, I think it was the one in San Francisco, they had an open bar, which I don't know if that has anything to do with the story or not. But later on in that evening, I found myself on the phone with Adam Lucidi saying, Adam Lucidi, Shelly loves you. Shelly loves you at a blue city. And next thing you know, whammo, married.
Wow. I mean, I just need you to set me up with someone, I guess.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll keep an eye out. See what I can find. It's happened before. I'll do it again.
I hung out with Adam in New York City when he and Shelly, I don't know how long they've been together, but long enough to like you could see it in his eyes, like he was deep in. Just the way he talked about her was so sweet. Like
Whoa.
it was so sweet. Yeah, I know. Like
That's so
he was
sweet.
like, yeah, she's just genuinely so sweet, and like you can tell she gets excited about things, and she actually likes all this cheesy stuff. And I was like, oh, Adam.
Oh, that's adorable.
Like it was just, I know. I maybe
love
just outed him as a softie, but he's super sweet.
Oh, see, I hung out with him one time too. I slept on his couch one time, but it was before the whole Shelly thing. So he was just, he was just being a rascal, just being a rascal. Oh,
Yeah.
see, big guest star, yesterday, I will tuck in the Rugrat. Joe Vaught, I will try to find you an old man. I'll keep an eye out for an old man. Hopefully, I don't get him mixed up and send an old man up to Minnesota. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll try to find you an old man.
Depends how old.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll try. I'll see what I can come up with. Good night for yous. See me guest stars Rugrat. Let me tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah, smooches for yous, my friend. Smooches for you. I saw him earlier today. He was running around my house having a grand old time. So it was good to see him. Good to see him. Smooches for yous, Rugrat. Have yous a good night. Yes, indeed. Love it. No, I don't have any single siblings, Sitar. I'm an only child, unfortunately. An only child. A lot of people think I do have a twin, but I do not. It's just the me. Just the me, for good or for ill. Do you have siblings, Ari Bobari?
I do have a sibling. I have an older sister.
Oh, do you guys get along and stuff?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
We
that's
just
good.
got married a few years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
I mean, I will say, it's not always been perfect, but it's
Well,
fine.
Yeah, so that's the way that it goes. I mean, I think
Yeah.
any friendship or especially like brother sister sister relationship can be they're Klobasi's got two brothers not on speaking terms. See, that's a shame. I hate when that happens. That's a bummer.
I know.
That's a bummer. But but it happens that way.
Yeah.
Works out sometimes.
It's been that way for me with her also. Like it's sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, sometimes it gets it gets tense. That's just the way that it is, That's life.
I mean, I do think you have to take care of yourself and each other, but sometimes taking care of yourself means you can't be around them for a little while sometimes.
Yep.
So.
Yep, that's true. Because some people, no matter where they may fall on the family tree, some people are just, not fun. Just not fun for reasons,
true.
one or another.
That's right. But I actually saw my sister just today, so.
Oh, well, that's good.
Sometimes it takes a few years and things come back around.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, family can be very terrible for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So, sometimes
That's
it's
right,
just
Ready
sad.
Box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
Got to take care of yourself
Sorry.
first. Some people say blood is thicker than water, and I'm like, what are you doing playing in blood? That's gross. You know what I mean? That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't trust things you say. You do thickness tests between. You test the viscosity of blood. That's a weird thing. That's like serial killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's some Jeffrey Dahmer type
I'm sorry to
behavior.
hear about that, but yeah, exactly. However, I have to say my daughter just came in and she's kind of fangirling right now. She just thought I was watching your stream, and then we find out that I was talking to you. She is melting right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
However,
always
she's
happy to
supposed to
talk
be
to you, my
sleeping.
friend. Yes, I'm glad I was able to put a smile on her face.
He says you need to go to bed right now. You're in trouble.
Yep, that's what I
Just
said.
kidding.
Whatever Harvey said,
He
I
did
said.
not.
That's what I said. Yep. Whatever it needs to be. Sock up says, clean your room or something. What? Anything else you need?
He's like, clean your room. Go clean it before bed.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anything
God.
else that needs to be done? Santa Claus is watching you. I don't know if you do Santa Claus or not, but Santa Claus is watching
Oh
you.
yeah. Give me a kiss. I need to go to bed. I love you,
Boy.
babe. Good night.
Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. Oh yeah, do your homework. Do your homework. That's an important thing to do. I had a dream last night. How often, man? I haven't been to school in many days. But still, last night I had a dream that I was going to a class and we had a test and I didn't study for it. Does that ever happen to you? I think that's a fairly common dream.
Ooh. I haven't had in a long time, but like when I used to have school dreams, it was like always about math.
Oh, really?
Like it was just like about doing poorly in math. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's always, I always have one where like I'm waiting in line, like to go into the class, you know, and everybody's like, oh man, I'm freaking out about this test. And I'm always like, what test? And they're like, you know, that big test that we've all been prepared for. And then suddenly I realize, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't been to this class in like 2 months. I kept forgetting about it. And then I'm like, oh no. And I'm like digging through my backpack trying to find like what book it is. And I'm like, I don't have my book. I can't even like study for the last second. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh no.
It's so stressful.
Oh, that's terrible.
It happens all the
That
time.
does sound stressful. Really?
I haven't had to take a test in a very long time. But I'm still like, blah.
Oh, wait, do you have this dream a lot? Like it's frequently?
Yeah. Pretty regular.
Okay, so we're gonna do some dream analysis. I don't know
Oh, yeah.
anything. This is all pretend. This is like I have no idea. But it sounds like you're like worried about not being prepared for something.
Yeah.
Like-
I wonder that too. Am I, you know,
Yeah,
what am I
think
worried
so.
about?
Yeah, like are you like trying like unexpected? Like all of a sudden there's like things coming up. Like
Oh,
You know?
I don't know. I don't do nothing really, but I just give tickets and watch TV. I don't know what I could be stressed about really.
yeah,
Like what, you
I
know,
don't
what's
know.
there's nothing coming up. I don't know. I don't have to take a
Yeah.
test or anything. Maybe it's no, I don't even have to take my driver's test. I already took that.
Yeah, isn't
I
that
don't know.
weird? Like I do feel like sometimes there's like meaning to it, and then sometimes it's just like weird. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like why have that? I had a
It's
weird
just like
dream the other
brain.
day too, and I was like, that was weird. Why did I have that? It was really weird though.
I love
Like
that.
you wake
It's
up and you're like, what's going on in there?
yeah, it makes no sense. It's like, brain, what is your deal? I leave you alone for like 8 hours, and all of a sudden
I
you're
know,
concocting these crazy
exactly.
harebrained stories.
You went and did that and then messed up my real life day? Really?
Yeah, that's like way uncool. Good night to you, C Big A Star. Smooches for you, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Smooches for you. Tuck. Mwah. Have you a fantastic rest of your night. Get you some sleep. You need it in your condition. So there you go. Smooches for you. Yeah, these dreams, I don't understand them. They don't make no sense. Most of my
The dream
dreams
police,
are,
they live
uh-oh.
inside
Oh,
of
the
my
dream
head.
police. Yeah,
The
yeah,
dream police,
The
they
dream
come to me in my
police.
bed. The dream police,
You know
they're
that song?
coming to arrest me.
I don't know who sings it,
I don't know.
but it's the Dream Police.
Maybe if I heard it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're coming in. Thank you so much, Iceman and Wall, for that. Sock is a procrastinator, so he gets worried that he's procrastinating too. Oh, that's true. That is true. Oh, wait a minute. There's Hamir. I've been letting it slide for a minute, but I got to hit him with it. Get out of here with your garbage, Hamir. Get out of here with your garbage, coming in here jibber jabbering about how I don't do good tuck ins and stuff like that. My tuck ins are world famous. World famous.
Right. True. Really.
But these dreams are stressful. I don't know what it is. Ready Locks, if you want the do you not have a ticket? Hadn't I sent you something before, Ready Locks? I think I sent you something before. I'll send you one of these tickets. I got some new tickets in. I'll send you one. Just send me a message on where to send it, because I'm bad at remembering addresses and stuff. I'll do that. And you bought I finally got the Yogi Jules. You bought the sticker for Yogi Jules. You remember that, Ari Bobar?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I remember that. Well, Mary bought me one way back when.
Right.
Because I didn't have enough points and I wanted one. So, like, as soon as I got 10,000, I was like, I'm giving this away. So, yeah.
That's
I
very
got it.
kind of you. Well, she finally told me where to send it, so I'll be sending that out to her very shortly. Doing
Oh,
those
good.
things.
Yeah. Mhm. So I know her. It's fun that she got it because I know her from Periscope also.
Oh,
She's
really?
a way back person too. Hmm.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I sent you a Halloween costume ready. Like that's right. I remember now. I knew I'd sent you something. The Halloween costume. That's what it is. I need to come up
That's
with some more.
cute.
Some people are racking up a whole bunch of these points and need something to do with them. So I need to. Maybe you can help me come up with some ideas for like Satara's got like
Yeah.
110,000 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
I need to.
Okay, I feel like we could for sure. Yeah.
Some,
We could even just call and have like a brainstorming session.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anything. Any ideas?
I feel you guys really have that many. Oh my gosh. I
Merry
must
Christmas.
just
65,000.
way too many. I literally have 5.1
Well, you spent all of yours.
Well, I know, but like I also have horrible luck. And like I always guess it's going to be rewound when it's not rewound. I always guess the wrong things for animal of the day, and I do big risks.
Oh,
So I
I
just throw away
understand.
my points.
I
I always lose
understand.
all my points, and that's why I'm always like, "Stop, cop! I haven't won at all today."
Oh my goodness gracious! You don't do a whole lot of gambling in real life, do you? You don't like head off to Vegas or anything?
I've never been to a casino.
Okay,
Right?
good. You should probably
Shocking,
stay
another
away.
thing I've never done.
Yeah, you
I
should probably
know.
stay away from the casinos.
But I want to. Like, I'd like to do black. Okay, I did Texas Hold'em when I was little, or not little, but younger. But like, those tables, it's like where you want to hit 21 blackjack, I think.
Yeah. That's blackjack with the 21 thing.
Sorry.
Yeah, that one's really fun. Oh, there's a rewind happening. Vegas or anything?
I've never been to a casino.
Okay,
Right?
good. You should probably
Shocking,
stay
another
away.
thing I've never done.
Yeah, you
I
should probably
know.
stay away from the casinos.
But I want to. Like, I'd like to do black. Okay, I did Texas Hold'em when I was little, or not little, but younger. But like, those tables, it's like where you want to hit 21 blackjack, I think.
Yeah, that's blackjack with the 21 thing. All right, now we're back.
Okay, that was a well-timed rewind to get that double rave. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I need to figure out how I can make it to where people who call in can hear what's going on in the show and stuff too. Because I'm sure you were just
So
like
what
sitting
number
there,
did? Yeah, it was.
like, waiting.
That's okay. That's okay. But so what number did I call? Am I like, this is like a computer number, or is it, like, is it even possible to link it up together?
Oh yeah. No, you're talking to me through a computer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So there's a way to
Let's
do it.
see.
I just don't know how. I don't know how it works. That's the one thing. Like I can make all these gimmicks and stuff like that, but when it comes to like figuring out what sounds go where and everything, I just can't figure that out for some reason. I'm just bad at it. I don't know why. That's one thing. I can
Yeah.
make, I can make it look like I'm in a hot tub and I can make bubbles come out of it. Like I can even make it like this is a little inside baseball. But you know how the bubble
Okay.
thing is but it only shows up if I'm in the hot tub. If I'm on this particular
noticed
thing, it
that.
shows up and it disappears when I'm
I-
not there.
I noticed that. I was very impressed. I was like, how does he do that?
That's computer
Yeah.
magic. And I can do that. I can do that all day long.
Mhm.
But I don't know
Mhm.
I can't figure out how to make you hear what's going on the telephone. Telephone is just baffling, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense.
It's because you're trying to merge the old age with the new.
Yeah, I know.
It's just. Mhm.
I just have to wait until Baby Sock gets a little bit older, and she could probably tell me. She'll be able to teach me how to do all these gimmicks. She's already
It's
better
so
at it. She's
true.
got one of those like those little tablet-y things, you know what I mean? So she can watch her videos and
Yeah.
whatnot on there. And oh my goodness gracious,
Yeah.
she works that thing like it's her job. I'm like, goodness gracious, I've seen people that like their actual job is to punch stuff on a tablet at like as a cash register, and they don't know how to do it as good as she does.
Oh my goodness. I know, it's true. My daughter too. She's just super good with all that kind of. She like makes all this stuff on Canva, which I've never even heard of until her.
Oh
But like
yeah,
she makes all sorts of cool things. Have you heard of Canva?
yeah. Canva's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can make all
she
kind of cool
really,
stuff
well,
on
she,
there.
Yeah, she makes a little newspaper for like our little family. Like, so she sends it to a few different people in the country.
Oh
but
my
so
goodness.
she makes it on Canva.
That is
Yeah.
adorable. I love that. I hope Baby Sock does that kind
Oh
of
my
stuff
gosh.
when she gets older. That's spectacular.
Kids are yeah, I know. She is literally the best. Like, oh my gosh. Like, kind of having her get older makes me feel older, and I'm also like, slow down, slow down. But like, just seeing her like grow up and become a person and just become so interesting and like, oh my gosh, it's like the best. It's
Yes.
the best. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness
I still
gracious.
need to meet Baby Sock. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
remember before the pandemic. I was gonna come like around Halloween or something. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah. We had
Like,
some
wasn't it?
tentative plans to hang out, and then all of a
Yes.
sudden, some bacteria, viruses, or whatever, decided to just crash the party.
I know. I know. I'm still so upset. And now, like, she's a walking, talking human. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot. She needs to be a Baby Sock. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you only got a
Yeah.
few more years. Otherwise, it should
I
just be
know.
Baby sock.
regular sock.
Do do. Do do.
I know.
Baby
Well,
sock.
she'll be like
Do
this.
do.
Oh,
Do do. Baby sock.
think so.
Do do. Do do.
Baby
Baby
sock.
sock.
Do baby sock. Do 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 do. Thank you so much, Heckler Pass. No, Iceman MR. Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for you.
No.
Love it.
But, my baby was like just a little bit older than your baby now when we first became friends. Like, she was like, yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious, is that true?
Well, she was about 5 when
Yeah.
I first met you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's not that much older than Baby Sock, is that? Wow, holy cow. Crazy.
And now she's old.
now she's old.
And she's like almost as tall as me. I'm a half inch taller than her. So
Wow.
it's crazy.
Are you? I don't know if you're
happens.
tall or short or what. Are you a normal height person?
I'm 5'5.5", so that would make her 5'5".
Oh, okay. That's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's good or not. I'm not really good with measurements and things. I don't really know what that means.
I don't know either. I'm shorter than a lot of people and taller than some people too. So
Isn't that the way that
I'm
it
about in
works?
the middle.
There's usually
Yeah,
going to
like
be
I have
somebody
some
taller.
friends who like. Yeah. Yeah. And I like to wear heels, but like I definitely can't wear heels around some friends because I'm just towering over them.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
That's pretty fun.
But I like to wear heels a lot, so yeah.
You just need to find taller friends.
Yeah, I should try to trade them in.
Yeah.
Be like, you've been good for 22 years, but I'm looking for taller models now.
Exactly. Trade them in. Gotta tall. Gotta be tall. Or you could just convince them to wear even higher heels.
Right? Yeah.
Get
I'll
some
be
of them
like, "Here's some
platform boots
platforms."
like Kiss wears. The big old
Yes.
space boots.
Yeah, or the kinds they used to sell at Hot Topic.
Yes. Those things. Be like, here, if you want to continue to be my friend, you're gonna have to start wearing these. We need to see eye to eye, literally. Because I'm tired of feeling like Godzilla all the time.
Exactly. However, I wish I was a little bit taller because, like, whenever I want to reach something, actually, I like my height, but like, whenever I want to reach something from like top shelves and stuff, I always have to look for tall people. Be like, hey, tall person near me, can you reach this for me?
But people love that though. I love it when people ask me to that. I'm not exceptionally tall or anything like that, but I can usually reach the top shelf unless we're in a warehouse or something like that. I can't get something off the top shelf at Costco. You know what I mean? I'm not that tall. I'm not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or nothing like that. But I can usually reach the can of soup that's up there. So when the little old lady is like, "Could you hand me this?" I'm like, "Yes. Look at me being useful to society. This is great. Loved it. It'll make my whole day. Makes my whole day to be able to do something like that."
Really? I always feel so bad asking people to do that because I'm like, oh, these poor tall people, like, they're probably helping everybody all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel bad.
No,
Also,
that's good.
Mary,
I like it.
your comment made me laugh. She goes, that's so weird because I'm older than some people but younger than others.
Wait a minute. That is weird. That's interesting. That's something you guys have in common. You're taller than some people but shorter than others. And Mary is older than some people but younger than others. I wonder if
No
y'all are
wonder we're
related.
friends. I
Interesting.
don't know. Could be. Could be.
Could be.
Maybe. Hmm.
Batson
Could
do that.
be.
Your stilts go with everything. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you did stilts. That's cool.
Ooh,
That
that's
would be good.
cool.
I'd always say Ready Locks
That's
just
really
climbs the
cool.
shelf. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. But you got to be careful because they've been getting used to be able to do that all the time, but now they're getting cheaper and cheaper with those shelves. They're
I
making them out of
know.
like balsa wood or something like that. So you go to step on it, crunch, and then next thing you know, you
It's
got
true.
a whole bunch of ramen noodles on the floor, and you feel like a fool.
Well, and I'm kind of a germ person, so I'm like, I used to always step on like the most bottom, shelf to like give myself a boost,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
to the top shelf. But now I feel bad because I'm like, my feet are walking all over in the world, and now they're stepping on this shelf, and this is like someone's food,
Oh
like
yeah, that's
someone's gonna
true.
take this home, and my dirty feet are touching next to your food. So
Well,
that's another reason why I've stopped stepping on them.
well, as long as you're not like in the
Mhm.
produce aisle, I guess it's okay. I mean, if it's usually like
I
stuff in
suppose.
boxes or whatever, you know what I mean? And then
That's
another thing,
true.
going back to our early conversation, if you don't know, you know what I mean?
That's true.
You don't know.
That's true.
Don't
It
ever
can't
know.
hurt them.
Don't
Yeah.
never have any
I
idea.
mean, people aren't usually licking their cans of soup,
Yeah,
so
usually not. Usually, especially since the pandemic.
usually.
I know some people used to all the
Oh.
time. They'd be like, "Oh, let me. What does the outside of this can of ravioli taste like?" Blep, blep. But
Oh,
I don't think
God.
anybody does that anymore.
Not anymore. They changed now.
It used to be real popular. I don't know. It'll probably be a TikTok fad at some point, but natural selection usually takes care of some of that.
Oh, okay. So since I've already taken a lot of your time, I'm just going to take a little bit more. So
Okay.
this is something everybody like that's watching can also do. Okay.
Hmm.
So when I was like cuddling with my daughter earlier today, she noticed that I have these big old bumps on the outsides of my wrist. Like,
Mhm.
where like your hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I have a big bump. And I was just like, she goes, how come you have that bump? And I was like, I've always had it. I was born that way. Like, what are you talking about? You have them too. And then she doesn't have them.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, I thought everybody had these bumps. Like, mine are very pronounced. Like, they're very pokey, like very bumpy. Like, I mean, I don't know. So
That'd
I'm
be
just wondering, like, does everybody have those big bumps on your wrist? Like,
I don't know.
I
I've
don't
got
know.
I don't have any hands, so I can't really help with that.
Oh,
But I
that's
think a lot of people
true.
do. I think a lot of people. I feel like I've seen it before. I
Yeah.
think it's just like, isn't it just like a hand bone? The wrist bone
It's
connected
called,
to the hand bone?
it has a name. It's like a carpal boss.
A
I think
carpal
it's
boss?
carpal boss? I think
Ooh, that's
so.
awesome.
I'd have to look it up again. But we looked it up earlier because I was like, well, there's nothing wrong with us. Like, all bodies are different. Some of them have, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's called a carpal boss. Hmm.
What is it?
Yeah, use his
If you
assistant.
if you looked it up, then did it say like some people have it, some people don't?
I didn't even look that far. I was just like making sure I wasn't weird, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
No, I've
but yeah,
definitely.
it's
I
just
mean,
like apparently like it's an overgrowth of bone or something. But
interesting.
I don't know. I know, but I
Overgrowth
didn't
of
think it.
bone.
But like mine are even. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, you're not a
Yeah.
freak or anything like that. Sitar, it's the soup bone. Is that true? I wonder if you could use it as a weapon if you had to. Like if somebody came at you, I wonder if you could be like ki and just like jab them in the eye socket with it or something like that.
Okay, here it says a carpal boss is also known as a bossing. It is a bony overgrowth or lump on the back of the wrist at the base of the index or long middle. Wait, that's not where this is at
Yeah.
all.
No, it's on the other side. I
Hold
know
on.
you're talking
That's
on
not
the
where this is.
pinky area.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on the pinky side. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Is there a
Yeah,
doctor
never
in the
mind.
house?
So, I know, do the doctor.
I'm no
But
doctor.
yeah, isn't that weird? Like,
That is strange.
I
I
don't
wonder why
know.
she doesn't have. I wonder if it's one of them things like because people are still changing, and they say that
Mhm.
like I wonder if that's something that's just gonna go away. The next
I don't know.
generation, in a couple of generations, nobody's gonna have the little bumps.
Right?
Nature decided it
But
wasn't
like
necessary.
I think it's a little bit genetic. 'Cause my mom has it, my sister has it, like my
Hmm.
uncle has it. I haven't asked my dad if he has it. but like it's genetic. So we're like, I think it's a Norwegian trait. That's what we
Oh
just.
yeah.
If we don't know where it comes from, we're like, oh, it's probably Norwegian.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. That's a good catch-all.
I just dropped you in
Whoop.
my hair.
Oh
Was it just really noisy for you? Sorry
yeah.
about that.
No, it was okay. Were we in your
My
hair? Is that
hair.
what your hair sounds like?
Yes, my
Oh, that's
hair
cool.
got wrapped around it, and so it just started to like I had to pull it out. So.
Wow.
Mhm.
Interesting. It was like, hey, I heard you talking about hair earlier. Let's do some more of that. Talk about hair. I like that. I like when you do that. Needy hair.
I know. But yeah,
Oh,
does
today's
anyone else
VHS
like
is
your cat?
Fight Club, by the way.
Oh, I'm so. Should I let you go on with the rest of your show? Probably.
No. We're in it now.
Okay.
I just wanted to let people know that the VHS is Fight Club. You ever seen Fight Club, Ari Bobar?
Take a guess. Do you think I have?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. That's a good
Hey,
guess.
I just
That's a
won
good guess.
some Ari Bobari points.
I'll just give you a 5,000 of my 5,000.2 points. You get
Hey!
5,000 points.
There you go. Yeah, that was a prediction of Rewound or Not a while ago. So it's too late to vote in it. I just remembered that we had to figure it out. Do you think it's Rewind or not, Ari Bobari?
I think it is because I think this is a movie that you've probably watched. Like, so I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's find out. If
Is it? Am I right? Is it a movie that you've watched? Have you like been watching this movie?
Oh yeah. I've seen this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen this one for sure. I've watched this particular copy
Okay.
before. So let's find out if it's Rewound or not. Let me cut to the thing. I'll do a drum roll. You said you think it is?
Rewound.
Rewound. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my goodness gracious! It's 100% Rewound.
Yes.
100% Rewound. Look at that. Isn't that
I'm
spectacular?
only right when I don't get points.
Yeah, you didn't bet on it.
I'm so proud of you.
So now you're correct. That's the way to go.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That's great. I'm glad that you got it right when it didn't matter. Oh man, I got booed. Oh, Iceman NWR must have picked not Rewound because he just threw tomatoes at me
Oh wait,
in anger.
I didn't even see the prediction for it.
It was a
totally
while
didn't
ago.
do
Oh,
it.
we got to rewind.
Oh.
100% Rewound. Look at that. Isn't that
I'm
spectacular?
only right when I don't get points.
Yeah, you didn't bet on it.
I'm so proud of you.
So now you're correct. That's the way to go.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That's great. I'm glad that you got it right when it didn't matter. Oh man, I got booed. Oh, Iceman NWR must have picked not Rewound because he just threw tomatoes at me
Oh wait,
in anger.
I didn't even see the prediction.
Oh, all right, now we're back. Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. The good stuff. So yeah, it was Rewound. So that's good. Yeah, I got this one. This one cost me. I paid a lot of money for this one. It was 99 cents at the Goodwill.
Ooh, big spender.
I know. I was feeling a little bit, feeling a little frisky that day. So I said I'll spend the whole 99 cents and get the old.
I
the
feel
old
like
Club.
with my channel points, this is just a request, and it's just me personally. You make your own decisions, and maybe chat thinks it's a dumb idea. But I feel like when we're going to vote with our points, we should have a little bit of context. Like, like the other day after we had already put our votes in, you're like, I've never seen this before. So then we're trusting someone else's rewinding or not. Like we're like, oh my gosh, this is a random. Like, what if it's only? So I feel like we should know if this is like a watched by you or a mystery spin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see, but I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think it'll really help because it's really a crapshoot either way. It's really a crapshoot either way because there's no telling. Like usually me, if I watch it, it depends on what's going. Like maybe I watched 2 movies that day, so as soon as it got to the credits, stop, ejected, and then put in the next one. You know what I mean? Or sometimes you buy them from Goodwill. They're not rewound, even if I've never seen them before. or maybe they are. You
True.
know, it's a
But I feel
crapshoot.
like yeah, I feel like I just learned a lot just now. So now I'm informed because because I just assumed you would watch them and let them auto rewind automatically. But
Yeah,
it's
sometimes.
not. That's not the case.
Yeah,
Hmm.
not all the time. Usually, especially if it's a. I guess you could use it if I say that it was a boring movie, and I fell asleep to it, then it's probably rewound because it would auto rewind.
Oh,
But
true.
I also have a
True.
couple of VCRs where the rewind is kind of touchy and it doesn't always automatically do it.
Mhm.
Them VCRs they're getting old,
Oh.
so
Hmm.
sometimes
Well, and
it's
what if it was
unreliable.
what what if it was so boring that you stopped it in the middle and didn't rewind it?
See, exactly. Anything could happen.
Um, it's pretty risky. It's pretty risky. Hmm.
Yep, it is. It is a game. It wasn't until very recently that I actually realized that people were betting their own points. I didn't know that. I just thought you would pick like in a poll, you know what I mean? And then if you picked right, then you got points. I didn't know
Oh,
you had to
oh,
I didn't know that's how it
really?
worked. Cuz
Yeah.
I try to watch Twitch, just kind of like I'll surf around and find somebody or obviously like Weird Paul and certain people. I like to watch
Yeah.
the Twitch and everything. And I've never
Mhm.
seen anybody do a prediction. I've never caught anybody doing it. I'm sure people use them, but I've just never happened to be watching somebody's show when they did one of them
Right.
prediction things. So I've never been, a participant in it.
Yeah. Oh, so that's kind of fun. You're like, oh wow, when they're putting up 20,000 points, it's their own money or it's
Yeah,
their
I had
own
no
points.
idea. I didn't. I thought it would just like
Hmm.
pick, basically like everybody that voted, it would throw like 1,000 in the pot, and then whoever won got them, and whoever lost didn't.
Oh.
And it was
Mhm.
this. I mean, this is probably like a month or two ago. I just found that out. I had no idea. I thought everybody was like, man, because some people would get upset. They're like, no, I don't. And I'm like, what are you so upset for? That's no big deal. But then it's like, oh no, you did lose points. Okay, sorry. Whoops, a daisies.
That's like the
Whoops.
other day. Weird Paul made some like he like bet a lot of his points on something,
Yeah.
and so I was like, oh, here's my chance to win against him and hopefully get his points. But then I lost. So like
Oh,
I was like, oh, like I was trying to like sneak in and get a bunch of those points just in case.
so he
But
he got
but
your
I didn't.
points.
Yeah,
Oh,
he got my little piddly points. But
that's a
like
shame.
if you enter, like if you bet 200 but someone else bet 2,000, you're like, blank, got your points. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. I wish
So,
one of these days I'll be able to catch somebody, and I'll get to participate in one. Or maybe I'll just make me another account, and then I'll just can do
mhm.
it in my own or something. I've just never seen it. I don't know how it works.
Maybe I'll steal this gimmick if I do. Could I do that even if I just stream just from my phone? I wonder how
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
do
you can
that.
do that right from the phone. You don't have to have any fancy gimmicks with that.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, since you're here, I was thinking, could we use points to do dolphin karaoke?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
And then also, sorry, this is probably Laborsa Toys. Laborsa Times said stand-up comics goldfish. That could be another good one.
Oh yeah, that could be good.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
need all of these ideas. To what I can come up with, what we can come up with. There we go. Oh yeah, you can get a mod to
Yeah.
do all the gimmicks for you too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
And
if
I
you don't feel
think,
like doing that, that's okay too.
yeah, no, I like the gimmicks. I think they're so much fun. I just, you know, I think that I just need to ease in with it like a hot bath. You
Ease
know
into it like a hot bath. Exactly.
what I
Exactly correct.
mean?
Oh hey there,
Is
nephew
there a
Dookie. Good
way?
to see you.
Is there a way to like practice broadcasts? Like just be like, okay, like this is not my real actual first broadcast. It's just my like checking this out. Is it possible to do private? You know?
I don't know. Wait. What do you mean? I
Mm.
mean, I guess you could practice just by talking at your telephone.
Well, I do that. I know. I mean, I talk to myself all the time. I know how that goes. But like, I just mean like a practice. Press play to like go live, and like this is how I can do a poll while I'm live. Like, I don't know how to do any of that.
Oh,
you
I
know,
understand. I
stuff.
understand. Yes, indeedios. Yes, indeedios. Okay, yeah. No, I don't know. I've never gone live just through the phone itself. I should do that one of these
Okay.
days, just so I can have that experience. Maybe I'll do
Mm,
that, and then I can be like, "Oh, here's how this works," and then I can tell you how to do it. There's probably a YouTube video about it, I'm sure.
that's true. That's what I should do. I just get intimidated because whenever I've looked up, I keep on wanting to call it soap. Whenever I look it up, everyone's like, "Oh, here's this thing and this whooshy, and like you can integrate." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I don't want to integrate anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them get a little bit of you get a little complicated. You gotta watch out for those.
Yeah. I'll do all the bells and whistles if I can. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'll get into it maybe. We'll see. Possibly.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. I got it. Hamir redeemed a dad joke.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read a bad joke. Here's a question. Maybe you've heard this one. I don't know. Out of all the animals, which one is the least interesting?
Oh, which one?
A boar.
Wow.
A boar. It's the least interesting one because it's a boar. See, it's like it's a play on the animal's name. It's spelled different, but it's pronounced the same. See, English is a funny language.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay,
the
but
way
I
it is.
like TV things in general. That was a little painful, but like I'm also a word nerd, so I kind of liked it.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad for that. I'm glad that you enjoy it. It's always weird to get to do like a dad joke because I can't hear. It's just, when you stream, you can't hear people laughing. Oh, there we go. So they can throw tomatoes or they can type LOL, but it's not like an instant thing. You know what I mean? Like if you do stand up
Right.
comedy, you say something, and then people either
Yeah.
just stare at you like you're bothering them, or they go ha 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 ha. And that's the one you hope for. You hope they go ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But here it's just like you say, "Hey everybody, what's the deal with string cheese? Since when did they start making cheese out of string?" And then it's like, is that any good? Or is it not any good? I don't know.
You should start doing stand-up. Well, I mean, this is kind of stand-up, the whole thing, kind of. But, yeah, you should do some more stand-up.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it. I've done like a few other open mics. I almost said open mics.
I thought you were going to say open mouth.
Open mouths. That's what you do. You go downtown to a place where they're having an open mouth. No, you go down a bad road with that one. You got to be careful with that.
Oh, yeah.
But I've done a few the open mic gimmicks, and I mean they're kind of fun, but it's sort of a it's hard to tell if there's going to be people there, or sometimes there's nobody really watching. It's just everybody else that is there to to get up and do jokes or whatever. So nobody's really paying attention.
Right.
They're just waiting for their turn.
Yeah.
So you get up there and there you go. Open mouths catch moths. Ooh, Ready Lux. That's funny because sometimes when Baby Sock sleeps like this, with her mouth open like she'll be like, and then we say, oh look, she's over there catching flies. Catching flies.
Oh, that's cute.
Open mouths, closed brain. Wow, there's a lot of open mouths, like fortune cookie type sayings.
Oh, that's an idea, Scott Cop,
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
You could do redeem points, and you could write your own fortune cookie thing. People could redeem fortune cookies that's Scott Copified.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Nephew Dookie, that's funny. I like that. Yeah, because I could just print them up. I got a printer. I could just type them up really small, and then cut them out, and then put them in a fish bowl.
Yeah.
And then when somebody redeems
Or
it,
it could
weigh 'em
even
up.
be it could be a computerized thingy thing.
Oh, yeah.
That just opens up.
Getting fancy. Well, look over here who's like, oh, I don't want to deal with all the gimmicks. Now you give me all the ideas.
I'm an ideas person. I just don't know how to do anything.
Mm, I understand. I
Mhm.
understand. You develop all the
Like
ideas
the
and then you delegate.
like and I give them away. No, I don't even delegate. I just give
Oh,
them
you
away.
just here. You do this.
I mean, I do it to be helpful to other people. But that's how I got myself in trouble with the Bacon with the Blonde show. I was completely joking when I was like doing my fake like it was a complete joke. And then they were like, "Yeah, do that." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
What?
I
Just the
wasn't
idea
trying
itself of
to.
bacon with a blonde?
Yeah, uh-huh. I
Oh
was
wow,
completely trolling when it happened. Hmm.
wow, that's interesting.
Yeah,
But
because
then you
everyone
actually
else was
went
like
through with it
taking.
though. Like were people that insistent upon it?
Well, okay, so it came out as a troll, and they're like, okay, send me an email about it. And so I was like, bacon with a blonde, haha. And then like, okay, send me a whatever pitch. So I like did the worst quality, like literally took me probably 10 minutes on MS Paint, like
Oh, I
of
love
like
that. Yeah.
really bad Googled images of like a girl in a bacon tutu, like all of that kind of stuff. It was very poorly done. I like pasted my face on a different body. It was very poorly done. I cannot even emphasize how poorly done it was. And he was like, "Yeah, you can start this week." And I was like, "What?" And I was like talking to my friend. I was like out for coffee, and I was like, "What do I do?" Like I got myself in this. I was totally trolling, knowing I'm just gonna get denied.
Yeah.
And they said yes. And she was like, "Hey, if the door's open, walk through. Don't say no to don't say no to a yes." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So I did it.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's awesome. Because you did it
Yeah.
like for a while, right? How long did you do that show?
Well, yeah, I did it for over a year. Over a year, every
Oh
Sunday
wow.
night. Yeah, because I did it on Parachute TV, and then I did it on Busker for a little while, and then I brought it just to my own channel because I was like, hey, all these super hearts are going to like Parachute TV. Like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. I remember that. I did a thing on there
yeah.
for a little bit too.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'm sure I
Yeah.
watched you on there, but
Yeah, I was
yeah.
on the
Mhm.
parachute gimmick because that was with Caroline and what's his name?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Wow.
Yeah,
And
I
you get
did
the
a show.
weekly
It was a
emails.
morning thing, and they wanted me to do like tell about stories about catching speeders or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I I didn't like the emails we would get though, because like I could tell some people were like taking it super seriously, and I'm over here just like making bacon, making jokes, and like, hey, it's Miss Piggy, hee hee. Like,
Yeah,
and I don't know, I was
yeah.
just having a good time, and everyone else was like trying to, you know,
No,
get an
the people
audience.
that took it seriously, they were the ones. I don't know, jokes on them because it's. I mean, come on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way, but there was all this pressure to like make sure you, and I would get feedback, and I'd be like, oh my gosh,
Really? They
like,
gave you feedback? Who would give you feedback?
yeah. The dude, the guy, I can't remember his name now.
Oh man,
Dude, all
John.
respect to him. So yeah, maybe it was him.
Yeah, yeah.
I
His
think I
name's
actually
John.
got it from both of them because
What
they
did
were
they
like,
What did they
because
say? Oh, you need more bacon
well,
next
because
time or something.
I like to sit and chit chat. Like I've been taking up all of your guys' time for forever. I just like to sit and talk, and they're like, you need to do more. Like, you need to think of a game to add in or whatever. And so that's why I started doing trivia. But like, I don't do trivia. Like, so I just started doing random trivia, and every single week, one of the questions, the answer was Minnesota.
Oh, that's good. I like
But
that. That's a
like,
good gimmick. That's a good gimmick.
but like, yeah, they wanted me to be a trivia girl, and I don't know. I'm not great at trivia, so I don't know. It was always bacon related, or it was sort of bacon related trivia. So,
That's
hmm
pretty good. Where did you find? Did you just Google like bacon trivia?
yeah, I would just Google random topics, like yeah, or if there was something going on, like the Grammys, like when I made like the bacon roses for like or no, wait, I'm sorry, Grammys was movies. I made bacon popcorn. So I like
Ooh.
did some Grammys questions and stuff.
That
And
sounds good.
Valentine's Day, that's when I did the bacon roses. So I would do Valentine's Day questions. I tried to keep it topical,
Yeah,
but
man, you had it going on.
yeah,
Did you record any of those? Are they like on YouTube or anything like that? Or are they all lost to history?
they're gone.
Gone.
They're gone.
Gone
I mean,
forever.
I don't even. I tried just a couple days ago. I tried to log into my Periscope, and it's like locked me out. And I was in like just a couple weeks ago.
Whoa, weird. I don't know. I
Elon
haven't tried it
doesn't
in a
know.
long time.
hmm
Interesting.
I
Hey, what's
feel
going on
like
there, Princess
Elon
Retro? Good to
should-
see you.
I feel like Elon should bring back Periscope. Don't
Yeah,
you
well,
think?
I think it's too late now. I think even if they did, I think it's
Yeah.
doomed. I don't think it would ever do anything. People have moved on. People have
It's
moved
true.
on. So
It's true.
it's
But
all
I
about
still
the
have the Periscope
TikToks.
app on my phone.
Do you
I
really?
know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh
People
yeah,
have
Ben
moved
Griffith
on.
said
That's
you
true.
sound like Uncle Henry's dream gal because he's always talking about how much he loves bacon. That's one of his big things. Little Uncle Henry, he loves the bacon. He would have loved that show. Bacon with a Blonde. That's like two of his favorite things probably.
Aw, it was such a fun. I had the best people come in though. That's what made it so fun.
Yeah,
Even
that's the best
like
part.
yeah, for sure. Like even vegans would watch my show. I did vegan bacon one time too.
Oh really?
like,
What was
it
vegan?
was-
Did you do it out of eggplant?
I don't even know.
Oh,
I
you
went
don't
to
remember?
like one of those bougie co-ops and got like 3 kinds of vegan bacon because I was giving it a
Oh,
little
you just
shot.
bought
Like,
the.
I was-
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I tried one time to do I had an eggplant that was about to go bad, and I was like, what can I make with an eggplant? And there was a vegan
Oh.
bacon thing. If you put like that liquid smoke and a couple other things on it and bake it, it definitely had. I didn't do it
Oh.
quite right, but it definitely had a bacony flavor to it. The texture was all wrong, but it definitely
Okay.
tasted a lot like bacon.
Oh, interesting. I've never even tried liquid smoke. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Mhm.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't the greatest thing. The problem it's trying to be bacon. You know what I mean? So you
Right.
bite into it,
Mhm.
and it says
Mhm.
you're expecting bacon. But I think that's a
Mhm.
lot of the problem with a lot of these like vegan-y foods. They need to stop comparing it to other things and just like say it's something else. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Instead of saying
Yes.
here's this is like a vegan bacon, then people think it's gonna be bacon
Yes.
and it's not. You know, say oh look this is just make something up. You know, here's a dish from ancient India that they've been making for years. It's known as sabaganu or whatever. You know what I mean? And then people are like, oh that's fancy. Oh this tastes really good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
They're trying to
So
make
my,
all the food taste like other stuff, and it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They need to rebrand it.
Exactly. I mean, because like fruits and vegetables and lots of non-meaty food is also delicious. So just go be that. Why are you
Yeah.
trying to be meat? if
Yeah,
you're-
why are you
if you're
trying
not
to?
meat?
Yeah, no, don't try to
Yeah.
be a pork
Mhm.
chop. We already got a pork chop.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't be just
I
be
know.
something else.
Yeah, my daughter. Okay, so you guys are hearing everything about my life. I'm so sorry. But so my daughter, when she goes with her dad every other Saturday. Okay, so
Mhm.
he became a vegetarian right after we got divorced, which is funny because he was like the man who, on his birthday, I would make him a huge hamburger and put candles on it, and I'm not kidding. Like he was like Mr. Meat. I love hamburgers. I love, he was meat, and he gave up meat after we got divorced. So anyway, he became vegetarian. So now whenever my daughter goes over to his house on every other Saturday, I'm like, oh, okay, what'd you have for lunch? Like blah blah, just all the typical questions.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, well, we had not chicken nuggets. And I was like, oh, cool. How is that? She's like, it didn't taste like chicken. I'm like, well, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna taste like chicken.
It's
Yeah.
just like plants or whatever. It's not gonna taste like chicken. That's what Danny
I
Blue
know.
Cheese, those like the Beyond Burgers and stuff, those are pretty good. I don't mind those. They don't
Those-
necessarily taste
yeah.
like a burger or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's good. Just call it a something else sandwich. You know what I mean? Call it
I feel
a
like-
Wisconsin steamroller or something like, you know what I mean? Just don't try saying it's other things.
Mhm. I feel like if I didn't know that it wasn't beef, though, I
Mhm.
think I'd believe it. I think I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a Beyond Burger. I had a bite of my friend's Beyond Burger, like a few years ago at Hell's Kitchen, and it was super good. Like I didn't know that it wasn't real. So
Yeah. Well, that's
yeah.
probably the closest that they come with. But yeah, it's processed food. Yeah, it's always gonna look like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But it was good. Like I
What
feel
is?
like they have it.
What'd you say is good?
Oh, I meant the Beyond Burger. I mean,
Oh
processed
yeah,
food
yeah,
is
yeah.
good too, I guess. But
Yeah,
the
those things
Beyond
are pretty
Burger
good.
was good.
Yeah, I like those
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
I like that a lot. But yeah,
Yeah.
those fake chicken nuggets, they need to just say it's something else.
I know.
Just say it's something
Like,
else.
why are you? And like, if you decide, I mean, I understand the moral reasons. I really do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, yeah, just instead make like amazing Brussels sprouts because I freaking love Brussels sprouts. I
Oh, I
eat them
love
every
Brussels
single week.
sprouts.
Yes, me
Yes.
too.
Love
Have you
some
had the
Brussels
oven
sprouts.
roasters? Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Like
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah.
oven roasted, but what do you like? Is it a ready-made product or something like that? What is this?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I
they're
haven't
called
tried
oven
those.
roasters.
Have I?
There's
Have I
like
tried those?
broccoli and cauliflower, and then there's also Brussels sprouts and carrots, and they come all seasoned up. They're really great for like if you're in a super
Ooh.
big rush.
Oh, that
You
sounds
just
good.
preheat your oven and toss it in.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah.
Those are good. I love cutting up some Brussels sprouts, putting some seasoning on them, roasting them up.
Yes.
Delicious.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
stuff.
That
Especially when the
roasted
outer
Brussels
layer,
sprout.
that just the very outer layer gets a little burnt. You know what I mean?
Yes, I love that. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. I like that burnt part. Just of almost everything. Like I don't make pizza that often, frozen pizza, almost
Mhm.
never. But if I ever do, I like to burn it just a little bit.
Just a little
Like
bit.
I like it when it's like, I like the little burnt stuff, you know?
Not too much. Ooh, I never tried air fried Brussels sprouts. That'd probably be pretty good. You got one of them air fryer gimmicks?
Ooh. Okay, I have an air fryer, but it's more like a convection oven because it's not the like big drawer that you put stuff in. It's like the convection door that you pull open. Like so, I
Oh,
don't
is it
know if
like
I
one
get
of
it
those
right.
emeralds? Like an emerald thing?
It's Cuisinart, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's the same thing.
But
Emerald sells one late night on TV.
oh, okay.
The Emerald Fryer, bam, with like all his, it comes with like a recipe book and stuff. Pawpaw has one.
Yeah.
But what do you make in that thing? Because we have raw ones, but it's kind of like a small thing. You just put like a handful of chicken nuggets and French fries or whatever.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I make in this one too. It's like I just make, I don't know. I heat up pizza in it because that's really good. Like
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
it's almost like heating up instead of heating up your whole oven, you just heat up the little convection oven, like the little the little one.
Yeah.
So,
And it's
but
better than the
I
toaster
don't really
oven too.
use. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't. I don't know. It has an air fry function on it, but I still just feel like I don't think I'm doing it right because it's not
Oh,
the
you think it's
typical
just like a gimmick?
drawer.
Like it's not really air frying, it's just like pretending?
Yeah, I feel like it's not doing the real thing. I don't know. But because it's like, it has like the whole wire basket and like the thing that catches the grease underneath. And I'm like, this is not what the air fryers do. Like,
Oh, yeah, I
I
don't
feel like
know.
I'm messing it up.
Yeah, I feel like that machine's trying to be too many things. Just a lot like
I
the
know.
the fake chicken and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't try to be an air fryer if you can't fry the air. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Come on,
You should
Cuisinart.
tell them that.
Just
You
be
should probably
real.
be like, I'm pulling you over. You are going too fast, doing too many things at
You're,
once.
you're impersonating an air fryer. That's against the law. I think, probably. I don't know. I'll write a ticket just to be safe.
That's funny.
Well,
Okay, well, I'm going to just go in the comment section now because I feel like I've taken up way too much of your time and way too much of everyone else's.
oh, no. It was a
Lots
pleasure
of
talking to
listening.
you, Arbo Bar. Smooches for you, my friend.
Smooches for you. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for calling in. It was a pleasure. You have a good rest of your night.
You too. I'll see you in the comments.
See you in the chat section. Yes, indeed, yo's.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. 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 Ari Bobari, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, yo. Can't nobody read your tickets. It's scribble scrabble, says Hamir. Get out of here with your garbage. Get out of here with your garbage. My tickets are nice and clean. I just have to put it's a tiny version of it on the thing. Here's the actual ticket. Hold on. Here's the actual ticket. There it is. See? Ticket. He was going a little fast back there. Going a little fast back there. That's it. And then I sign it. Huevos. And then there's the ticket. There's the ticket. But I couldn't put the whole picture there. It's too tiny. Too tiny. You only got like so many pixels to work with. Is that a ticket for me? Yeah, it could be. It could be a ticket with your name on it. You keep bringing that garbage in here like that. Definitely could be yours. But I got one more gimmick to do. And then I think I'm going to bed. It could be, Sitar. It could be. It just keeps getting longer and longer.
I'm the dude, so that's what you call me. You know, that his dudeness, or duder, or el duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
If you're not into the whole brevity thing, which I'm not, I like el duderino. That was pretty good. Thank you so much, my friend, Iceman NYR, for letting us know. Now, there's a prediction thing going on to if I'm going to solve the Wordle or not. Got to do the Wordle. I think that's the last gimmick. Whoa, watch out. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. Because the animal of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is the guinea pig. Oh, look at that. You're feeding the guinea pig. Whoa! Does SOC have the jurisdiction to issue tickets for littering the garbage? Oh, that's what I should do. Start giving out tickets for bringing all that garbage in here. Get I'm sure there's a littering, a statute of littering that I could probably write tickets about or something like that. I don't know. I got to do a little research. I got to call me like a lawyer or something like that. There you go. Is that Snake Trap his favorite? He likes guinea pig, does he? Oh my goodness, great. Yeah, I'm sure there's a bylaw. So the animal of the day is the guinea pig. The one on the left there is wearing a guinea wig, which is pretty cute. I like that. And in French, here's how you say guinea pig. You ready?
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde. In English,
Guinea pig.
guinea pig.
Cochon d'Inde.
Cochon d'Inde. Isn't that something? So if you run into a cochon d'Inde, they say, mais oui, hey, look at you. You're the animal of the day, the cochon d'Inde. Hey, look at you go. Or something like that. And it'll be pretty indifferent about the whole affair, but, why not? Ooh, pardon me, excuse me. Whoops, the daisies. That one snuck up on me. Thank you so much, Ari Bobari, for calling in. And if you type in, which I think I'm going to close it for tonight because I'm going to do the Wordle and then call it a night. But if you type !call, it'll give you the phone number. Save it to your phone. Hey, call it just if you get bored. Maybe I'll answer. Who knows? Or you can always leave a voicemail if you want to leave a voicemail for me to play on the show. I could do that. Or if I'm live, you can call and jibber jabber. Not right now. I just turned them off because I love having the conversations. But if somebody else calls in and I start talking, then it's going to be another 3 hours. So, and Sockop's getting pretty tired. So I got to do the Wordles and go to bed. But it was a pleasure talking to you, Ari Bobari. We learned a lot. I feel like we got a lot done. You know what I mean? I feel like that was a very productive phone call. We were able to, to learn about hair and food, things like that. And how to eat a tamale and how not to eat a tamale. You don't PSA, you do not eat the corn surrounding the tamale. You don't eat that part. No, Ari Babar, I'm not saying that at all. No, thank you so much for calling in. It was great. It was spectacular. And I could have talked to you for even longer, but frankly, I'm just running out of steam. Is what it is. Because yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday, South Cup! Thank you, everybody. And we had the people came over and we ate the cakes and the cupcakes and all of that stuff, and kind of wore out. So I only like talking if I'm on my A game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on B, possibly C game at this point. Possibly C game. No, not C game. Closed captions. No, not C game. SEA. It's not a game about the sea. Whatever. Oh, thank you so much, Daddy Blue Jeans, for those 100 bits, my friend. Yes, the DDOs. With the celebratory birthday cake. Looks like it's got Roman candles on that thing. Look at that. That thing's ready to party. Oh,
Happy birthday, Sock Cop. I forgot to say ITTT. Fearful face party popper.
I forgot to say ITTT. Well, Ari Bobari, that's all right. Smooches for you. Socks can't eat, so you didn't eat company. Would you get out of here with your garbage? Get out of here with your garbage. I can eat. What do you think I do? Just sit here? Come on now. Oh, pardon me. I eat. All right, let's do this Wordle thing. Let's do this Wordle thing before I start getting really delusional. I gotta get to bed and have a dream that I'm going to class, and I gotta take a test that I'm not prepared for. So I got that to look forward to. I always had such stressful dreams. Always something going on that I'm not prepared for, or something is happening. It's like, hurry, we're leaving in 2 minutes. You have to pack everything you own into this garbage bag. And I'm like, I don't have enough time. There's no way I can do that. Hey, Susan Day, good to see us. Do you have that dream, Princess Retro? I was talking to Ari Bobar. She said she hasn't had a dream about that in a long time. You blew out the candles yesterday. Today, you're burning them on both ends. That's exactly right, Jeep Stones. That's exactly right. It's exactly what I'm doing. Let's see, is that the Wordle? Yes, it is. All right. I have dreams I'm going on a cruise ship, but forgot all my luggage and passport. And I'm like, no, yes. That's the kind of dreams that I have too. It's usually like going on vacation, or sometimes it's coming home from vacation, and and they're like, you've got to go. If you don't get out by this time, then they're going to charge you more or something like that. And then I'm like, oh no, and I'm looking around. I'm like, why did I bring all of these things? I was only here for 2 days. Why did I need 45 hats or whatever? And and they don't fit. Oh, it's a bunch of garbage. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna do the Wordles. Gotta do the Wordles is what I'm gonna do right now. That's just what the doctor ordered. Maybe I don't know, maybe this will be a nice calming word that will influence my dreams in a positive manner. So I'm not going to look at the chat. I'm only going to look at the Wordles. So I apologize if you say some, real Mark Twain type stuff and I don't respond. All right, let me see. Here we go. I'm going to dadgummit. D-R-E-A-M. Dream. That could be a word. But that is not the word today. So that's all right. That's okay. That was just the first guess. And it did get an A. So let's see what's left. We got there's S. S is always a good letter. S. P. S-P-L-A-T. Splat. Hey. Dadgum, I was almost close. Look at there. I got three of the letters. It's looking good. It's looking good for your old pal Sock Cop. Yes, the DDOs. Everybody that voted solve. Feeling pretty good right now. Wait, who did somebody wait, I'm gonna look at this thing real quick. One person bet 1,000 that I would not solve it. I got a feeling that's probably Hamir or somebody like that. So let's see. S O what would it be? S-O-G S-O-H? No. S-W. Oh, man, if the E. I would say it's sweat, but that's not it. S-D. Swat. No. Swote. So it starts with an S. So I got that. S-C. 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 Squat. S-Q-U-A-T. A big old squat. Take me. Oh, dadgummit, it is squat. Yes, indeedios. Yes, indeedios. Squat. Man, that's a fun word. That's a fun word to say. Squat. Squat. And ended right about the song. Right about the time the song ended too. Isn't that great? Oh man, I'm gonna Hadouken this wordle on out of here. Hadouken! Oh, it's taking too long. It's taking too long. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck in Hadouken. I'm stuck in Hadouken. Oh, there we go. All right, we fixed it. Fixed it. Is it officially the longest stream ever? Thank you so much, Satar. Well, we're just about to end it. So there you go. Squat is something you can't do since you're weak. Oh my goodness gracious. Get out of here. It's a new world record. Yo, yeah, the world record. This is probably like a lot of people's. This would be their shortest stream. Some people get on here and some people just live here. They're like, yeah, if you want to send me mail, just type it in here. You know what I mean? No, do not feel bad, Aribo Bart. Wait a minute. Look at this. Wait, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm here in the sauna of seriousness. So I could only be serious in this sauna. And no, you did not talk for too long. You should not feel bad. It was a fantastic conversation. So don't feel bad for you did not keep me long or nothing like that. It was great, and it was fun talking to you. All right. Exiting the sauna of serious now. It's a scary place to be, the sauna of seriousness, you know what I mean? It's like going to therapy or something. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. So let's give everybody their points, except for Princess Retro, who didn't believe in me. But that's fine. That's okay. You were just going with your gut. Just going with your gut. I can't get upset about that. But there you go. Merry Christmas. Everybody who believed in me, there you are. There's your points. There you go. Yeah, that is the least relaxing sauna ever. The sauna of seriousness is not a place for relaxation. It's a place for reflection. For a long, hard look in the mirror. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. All right, oh, get out of here with your garbage, Amir. Get out of here with your garbage. There we go. Had to make it official. Had to make it official. There it is. So let me go on to the internet right quick and see who's I'm gonna raid. Cause I gotta raid somebody. That's the law. That is the law. Let's see. Oh, Dream On is doing some music. See, Nicole Belafonte, she's still on. I was watching her like way earlier today. Still on. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we'll raid Dream On. She can sing and stuff like that. Nicole is in her final vid. Oh yeah. No, she's a peach. I like Nicole. She's great. But goodness gracious. On the internet a lot, you know what I mean? There we go. So we're going to raid Dream On Music. I just got to remember how to raid real quick. There we go. Raid. DREEMONMUSI. There we go. There we go. All right. So we'll go over and hang out with her for a minute. Smooches for yo's, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you so much, Ari Bobari, for calling in. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And if you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah. Smooches for yo's. Sleep tight. Do not let them bed bugs bite, ladies and gentlemen. Try your best to make good decisions. And remember that, it's all right. Everything's going to be okay. Sock out promises. Smooches for yo's. Tell everybody good night, old man. Tell them good night, old man. There's St. Sophia right there. Tell them good night, old man. Sock up loves you, everybody. Smooches.
We sincerely
Whoops.
appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.